could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you why we always looking for more? 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 Why we always looking for Look in the mirror.
I forgot I gotta take out my mouse. This is gonna be great. Oh wait, no, it's gonna suck the fat one.
Get in, get out, move on.
Move the on. Forgot I need to change my voice to headphones. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Get rid of that. Pump that to max. And there we go. Fighting gimmick, you don't need to be here. Nobody needs to be here. Nobody in this world needs to be here right now. Yeah, that's gonna look ugly. I'm just gonna take it away. What are you gonna do?
Well, it could be up at the top right of the comments, because who's really rocking with the comments that are almost gone? Just in a square.
Alright, let's see if it looks any good. Yeah, this is us just getting everything together because this is gonna suck. Jay, you really want to just get timed immediately. I haven't seen y'all in a year. Nobody need no.
Oh, already with them.
No, we're not doing this today.
Oh, are they talking? I see movement.
Yeah, that's a good question. Huh?
Oh no. What did you do?
Nothing. Hold on, because we can't hear y'all at all. Oh, right. I still had Discord muted from when Turk did
goodness.
it.
Oh, I'm gonna turn.
Boom. There we go.
Can you hear me, or is it
Yeah.
too
No,
soft?
that was us. That was us.
3.
Stocks go up for noticing stuff. You see that? That's how it's done.
Your stocks will never increase, dude. Just let it go.
If if DSP donated, he might even.
Nah.
I don't know.
There's
All
no
I know,
recovery
my
from that
stocks are
DSP
just
stuff.
through the roof.
Based on what?
I didn't try and just doing all the crap he has done throughout the entire year. It's hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. Anything that Trident does, like, you know, lowers his stock is my stocks, they rise.
This is not
Automatically.
That's how it works.
That's definitely not how
Yes,
it
it
works.
does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't work like that at all.
Burger King
Okay,
goes
fine. If it
down.
doesn't work
McDonald's
either
doesn't
way, I still
automatically
had a
go
great
up.
time.
There you go. You had
I
a
will
great time.
never let him forget about the River City Girl stuff. I will never. That thing is, it's worse than freaking Dutch. Dutch, the freaking Kingdom Hearts thing. It was terrible.
One
but-
mistake. Let it go.
It's a pretty
won't.
big
I won't.
mistake, though.
One mistake. Okay, you made a flaw. Too bad.
Yeah, I
Just
can
ran head first and said, "Yeah, the Switch version. Let's go." There's no
No
issue.
research.
There's never been an issue with a Switch game. My goodness.
Oh my
it's
God.
I
flawless.
just bought the Switch.
Dutch.
Oh,
I'm a
oh.
Nintendo fan. Come on. I saw
Nani the
through
goat
it.
says, Mark Month, you cowards.
Yeah.
No Mark Month.
I
Shut
learned
up.
my lesson.
How are we gonna do this? So the people in the
But then
Discord.
again, like I said, the Trident thing
right.
made
I need
no
to
sense.
share my screen.
We were straight up told about the River City Girls free trial. I knew. He somehow didn't. He somehow didn't. All that information went.
Damn, I'm at work and y'all
Here.
on Discord. This sucks. Yeah, that sucks, Naki. So yeah, they can see my screen now. So we're gonna
hilarious.
run down the list. We're gonna pick something, and there's two options here. We can either listen at 1.25 speed, which means we can pause when somebody wants to pause, or we listen at regular speed and nobody gets to pause. Those are the two
You
options.
can't. Look, these are like 2 hours. We're not getting through a full one.
No, because some of these are like an hour and a half, and at 1.25 speed, we could do an hour and a half.
But with in 8 people.
It depends on what needs to be paused.
I watch everything at 1.25 anyway.
There you go. See, some of these are like,
Wouldn't watch together be better?
why? They can just tell me to pause.
There's still a lot of people asking to pause, but instead of just doing it themselves.
I don't know how people want to do this.
I'm just saying that sounds like it's a better idea instead of 8 people shouting pause.
Fine, I'll put a watch together, and if it doesn't work, this is on
Buster.
DA, y'all.
Women are excited and like guys here.
Let me actually take away my screen for a second. And again, if this doesn't work, it's DA's fault.
No, if it doesn't work, then we just go back to the original
I
one.
was blame both of you guys.
How is it my
I won't
fault?
do that. I do that for everything. If it's just one of you guys' fault, I'll blame both of you.
We're two separate people. That's not
I
fair.
don't think it's fair at all.
Sure. Okay.
That's that Yume logic. Well, you said this, you both believe it, right? That push.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Da.
Spies. All right, so we need to pick the video we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's first and foremost.
One suggestion was the Frieza one, which is what if Frieza was reincarnated. There are several reincarnated,
Of
like
course
what a
there
Cell
is.
was. And
What
can
is
see
that?
You can see the image there of what Cell would look like.
Poll.
Can you guys hear me?
That'd be too much.
Yeah, we
Like,
hear you.
Too much.
Yeah, no, there's too many options for a poll.
Maybe we could do a poll based upon a character, and then we go.
Maybe like a
from
poll of just like, oh, you can like have a suggestion, and it's like if enough people agree, like, hey, this is pretty cool, like majority vote. That's just a god damn it. I don't know.
there. Yeah, this is
there any,
hard because there's so many.
There's so many. There's
Are there-
legitimately 53 to pick from.
Are there any
I'm just wondering if
Blank
there's
was
some
good?
people, you know, the
'Cause those
people
are
who are
always
super.
good options.
What's good options?
The if Blank was good, are there any of those?
Oh, if
Those are
blank
always
was
up.
evil, if blank was good.
Or we
Yeah.
could just go down that full salad Saiyan man first full one, because we did bits and pieces.
What
of
if
that.
Salad Saiyan was in Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting. I'm not doing that one.
Or we go to his channel and go by most popular and see what the people like.
Ooh, I like
Ugh.
that.
Heck no.
I mean, we can see right here what the views are, and it seems like they just get less with every newer version of it. Because of course, the older version of it is going to be the most popular. And what if Gohan and Goten were twins? Like, what's that's not whatever.
Go to the most liked and not the most liked, the most viewed on the channel.
I literally just said.
But it's easier when it's all squares like that. It's easy.
I literally just said it's gonna be the same thing.
But you can
because
see,
we just saw the
But
view.
you can see more now. You see more.
This is so different from what I just said.
It's a lot different. It's very different.
This matters nothing, dude. What if Chi-Chi became a Saiyan?
How? Why? Who cares?
That doesn't. I don't care about that one. What if Frieza raised Goku? That. Who cares? Goku
Girls turn
becomes
good.
Majin.
That's me.
I had to reconnect to something. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw Goku becomes Majin.
Oh my goodness, he do it.
The spy is here, finally.
Yeah, this is what people wanted. Like, I don't. No, we're not having Salad Say in September. Shut up.
I like the alliteration though. Let's hear a bit of the Majin one.
Ball Z, it's safe to assume that a few months of training in the gravity chamber would put them.
Wait a second. Raditz and Bardock?
Don't look at me. I ain't make it. Where's that Turles?
More clarity as his altered personality becomes more like Goku. His pure heart is
Okay,
actually
yeah, I'm
fighting.
good with this.
All right. What if Goku became Majin? That's what we're watching.
Right.
Alfonso Rodriguez says, I wanted a bad movie day on Skyscraper.
The reason why I said that we do this is because if we didn't, y'all wouldn't shut up about it. So we're getting this out the way, and then we're moving on to bigger and better. It's a one and done. We out of here.
Do you guys
Or
like
like
sort
sharks,
of like
you give us the taste
AI
and want
stuff?
more.
AI generated
Would it
stories.
be
Have you
enough?
seen those?
There were 4 people talking.
Go that.
We're not doing Masako X May either.
Yeah, like I said, I was just gonna say, like, have you seen those AI generated stories? Like, I remember meme posting one about like Mark.
Yeah, I remember that one. I feel like this could be very similar to those types of things.
The thing about the AI generator ones though is that it's sometimes they might go into things that are illogical because it's just
The
an
Almighty
AI
Hugh
based
Hansen
thing.
says,
Instead of this.
Seth Month bums. Alfonso Rodriguez
That's
says,
like the one
How
big
about some
problem.
Naruto?
Is,
What
like, they might say something like they said before, like repeat.
It's clear I cannot have text to speech because these guys cannot hear it, so I'm turning off text to speech. All the alerts and stuff are still on, but text to speech is off. Everybody click the link that's watching, otherwise I'm going to start playing very soon. Y'all talking live on the Discord? If so, let me in. Yeah, we're on. The Discord is open to anybody. That's where we're at.
Yep, just hop in the Discord and then
Hello.
hop in the call.
Feliz Navidad.
There's no Felice.
That was a couple days ago.
I was still going to grind point, but no, enjoy. Yeah. Do what you're doing, Naki. Don't even worry about
Yeah,
this.
this is Salad Saiyan. Who cares?
And we're gonna be doing other ones in the future. Nobody really cares. Yeah, they're gonna be open for
No, this
everybody.
is one and done with Salad Saiyan. Don't promise more. Everybody hearing everything.
I want to know,
What's up, everyone?
why does he
Welcome
have a Metal
back
Gear
to
Solid
another What If
reference?
video.
I
One of
could
my
tell you.
favorite scenes in
like
all of
Metal
Dragon
Gear?
Ball is Majin
Yeah,
Vegeta's
that's-
Kojima
sacrifice during the
Kotaku?
Buon,
That's
with
that's
Majin
Big
Vegeta
Boss.
himself being
Fucking Grinch face. I can't stop thinking about it.
It's the cut off elbow for me. That's what's killing me. And his left arm is cut off.
The Incredibles
Just
logo
got
for
that
some
as that
reason.
Image
Fading into the next pose.
Full body pose instead. Just got at a certain aspect ratio and then decided never to get another one.
Yeah, it's just this could be made better.
Dragon
And
Ball.
why the
is
Incredibles
Majin
logo?
Vegeta's sacrifice
We're past
during
that.
the Buon.
Lex the Incredible.
With Majin Vegeta
Dragon
being
Ball is incredible.
He doesn't have an eye at the beginning.
Because he makes incredible videos.
It's the same reason why the opening animation has a Big Boss reference.
my favorite
Don't think
antagonist
about
in
it.
DBZ. He's cool, menacing, a good parallel to Goku. I mean, he's everything Vegeta was during the Saiyan saga, amplified to a completely new height under different circumstances.
No, it's
No,
not a good
it's
character.
not.
It's not a good character, dude. There's no reason to like this character.
It's not just don't just be like, oh man, he's awesome, he's evil, he's cool. No, Saiyan Saga Vegeta was a piece of
Sounds like a 15-year-old.
dude. Legitimately, oh, he was so cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, he
He's
was
missing
so
I'm trying to figure out
cool.
what
That
game this
anime
was because
face.
I don't recall this happening.
Colors, man.
Games where Piccolo was turned Majin.
I think that's one of the DS games.
Yeah, or
I
the
don't
GTA
remember.
ones.
Oh yeah, one of those. I think it was one of the What If games.
Yeah,
Prelude game era.
they just have him become evil again and take over the world, I guess.
Thinking, what other characters could turn Majin that would cause the story
That
to
would
change? in a
require
unique
him to
way?
have some evil in
Well,
his
if we
heart,
look at
wouldn't
the
it?
show, we have both Goku and Gohan there with Vegeta,
Yeah.
and that's what got me to
What is with this looping gif?
because he's a lazy sack of garbage. But I wonder how he's gonna skirt over the fact that you need the evil in your heart in order to be Majin.
Well, the Super Saiyan allows some level of rage because I don't think Super Saiyans can ride on Nimbus. So,
but the whole Super Saiyan in the time chamber thing was to have your calm heart with that.
absolutely, but you still have some type of rage or anger in your heart. So maybe that's enough, and you draw that little bit out.
Are
And
those
then
two
go
Vegetas
off.
fighting?
Hey!
today's What If.
Just
What
can't
if
wait for
Goku
DA to have a
became
meltdown
Majin
and just do
instead?
salt salad Saiyan.
I can't even insult him like
obviously-
that.
Now that's
'cause
the
he
dude
needs
who
to
has
cook.
evil in his heart. Now DA is the dude with evil in his heart.
Goku can't become Majin, right? He's pure of heart, so Babidi wouldn't be able to take over him anyways.
Wait,
but we're gonna
Agent
change
of
some stuff
Majin Buu.
around in a way that ignores this.
Is he gonna
but
put
still makes
Majin Buu and
sense.
Goku?
I mean, we're not completely ignoring it, but it makes
There's a
for
high
interesting-
chance of that.
So Babidi wouldn't be able to take over him anyways. But we're gonna change some stuff around in a way that ignores this, but still makes sense. I mean, we're not.
So he's just ignoring it.
but still making sense.
That's it.
No, stick with the story. You
No.
can't just go, I want to do what I want to do. Forget about the story. We're going to do the story, but we're going to do it our way.
Completely
Or
ignoring
system,
it, but
smile.
it makes for
Who needs a
interesting
power system, right?
Yeah, who needs any type of consistency in the story?
We're doing my way, goddammit.
Because if this is a what if, you would assume the what if to be it's the story with some tweaks.
but still makes sense.
He cropped
I
his
mean, we're not
avatar
completely
wrong.
ignoring it, but it
Wait,
makes for an
you-
interesting scenario if Babidi is able to get past this and control Goku rather than Vegeta. We all know
Yeah,
Goku
man.
became good by hitting his head as a kid, and all his memories and malice as a Saiyan were erased. This is important, because we'll be using this to change the events. So everything goes the same until Gohan is fighting Dabura.
You do the
Babidi is
head
about
thing on the
to
head
try and
again.
control Vegeta, but he gets an idea. He wonders if he could find any sort of malice
So,
within Goku.
wait, pause.
So the
So does
original malice.
I was about to say, are Saiyans inherently evil? Is that what we're to assume? That they're
That's not
just
the case,
born
remember?
evil?
Because with Super, parents were super good for some reason.
Yeah, even now his parents aren't that, so why would he be that?
Is this 1.25 1.25 speed?
No, it can't be on
Oh, it
Watch
can't?
Party.
Oh no, go back then. I can't. I'm not gonna sit here for all this time. I'm sorry, y'all, but we gotta do 1.25 speed. Oh, it's almost wait. Did you say that?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't say that. That wasn't a thing. That was your or reputation for this. I see.
I'm just saying, it's almost like I said,
Nah.
hey, just watch through my stream, y'all, instead.
See? And now we're learning. I didn't know that. But now for next time, we do know that. There will not be a next time.
At least
There will be. These
Just
guys
like
will
there won't
harass
be anyone
you.
to surpass Couchman.
Alright, so yeah, y'all
Yay.
gonna just have to watch our stream, because we're not doing normal speed on this.
Cowards.
These
You're
guys will
cowards
harass
nothing,
you no
sucker.
matter what.
I'm not!
Either gonna cry yourself to sleep, or you're actually gonna give them another video to watch, another salad video.
No.
This is an hour!
To remember his true past, why he was sent to Earth, his original objective, and his personality begins to show. This creates a window of opportunity for Babidi and
Okay, we gotta go back a little bit more.
events. So everything goes the same until Gohan is fighting Deborah. Babidi is about to try and control Vegeta, but he gets an idea. He wonders if he could find any sort of malice within Goku. He searches deep and finds something interesting. His Saiyan side. The side that was seemingly erased and reset after he hit his head as a kid. Babidi begins to bring these memories to Goku.
Wait, why doesn't he just go get both of them at the same time?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, is it a fear that he can't control both at the same time? Could that be? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, we're just watching.
It's the same reason why he killed both
He
Bujin
searches
and
deep and finds something
Spopovich for no
interesting.
reason, because
His
he's that
Saiyan
evil.
side. The side that was seemingly erased and reset
Where's that
after he
playing
hit
from?
his head as a kid. Babidi begins to
Oh, that's why.
Look at you.
I'm an idiot.
his true past, why he was sent to Earth, his original objective, and his personality.
I don't think
begins to show.
I don't think it should work like this, though. I'm sorry, Salad Saiyan. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with the premise.
Yeah.
Marlon, we're just watching a Salad
Yeah.
Saiyan video with people in the Discord. That's
I
all
don't.
we're doing.
Not right now.
This creates a window of opportunity for Babidi and Deborah. In this moment of distraction and all the malice they're instilling in Goku, they use this as a backdoor, and even with his pure heart, they're able to get into his head and begin to control him.
But again, this would say that
They just
Saiyans
do
are
it.
inherently
Yes.
evil. Yeah, they just do it. Like they're programmed to be evil.
And
Babidi really went, hey, you did a bad thing once, now you're evil.
now, and so you have no, you didn't
Came
even
out
do
the
a bad
pussy
thing.
hating.
You were just born to do a bad thing, but you never accomplished that bad thing. And we're not even going into the fact that Vegeta allowed himself to be taken over, and then when he was just like, I don't want to be under your control anymore, he just went raw and wasn't under his control anymore. So I guess Goku, with all of his strength and his pure heart, he can't overcome this.
Nobody's listening to you, you cuck.
Fighting
The man-
Mimic, I have no idea why you can't get in if it's open, because it is completely open.
Could there be a limit to the
Full or
people that-
something?
No, there should be.
Can't hear the video for some reason.
Through mine, you might need to unmute it when you have it, when you press my screen.
Yeah.
Right now it's paused though. Yeah, let me look through the settings real quick.
I think I have it muted.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. Region override, nope. There's nobody, anyone could connect in the region you set, no, that's automatic. So it's not even, there's no user limit.
Wait, I think I found
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
Permissions is open to anybody. It's not a private channel. Anybody can go join. Yeah, no. It might just be something on your end because everybody else is in. Yeah, I checked your settings. Let me take that part away. That part.
Fine.
All right, hitting play again. If you can't hear it, just let me know because you might need to just change something in Discord.
Let's see if he
No matter how
explains.
much he fights, it's no use because just like Vegeta, he can't resist it.
No, it wasn't. Vegeta allowed himself to be taken over, Silent Saiyan. He did resist when the time
control his
came.
jealousy.
Oh no, it's his Saiyan instinct to want more power, so he
No, no, stop that bush. Stop
That's
that.
right.
It's his instinct.
That's right.
No.
One thing that Saiyan always keeps is their pride. Come on, you know the line.
Yeah, and then he broke out of the control.
Even when he's unconscious, everything he wants is power.
Agony, trying to resist, but suddenly goes quiet. Shin yells to him, Goku, are you okay? Goku laughs to himself. Goku, you must be mistaken. He turns around and reveals the Majin symbol on his forehead with a sinister grin.
With
Goku's not gonna explain Vegeta and why he doesn't get him.
He's voice acting it.
You thought he wouldn't? This is way different from what he used to do. I mean, what he does now. Because now he's just like, wait, it's Vegeta. And Vegeta says blah, blah, blah. And then Vegeta, no, he's voice acting.
Oh, he lost a little bit of his luster.
What? Is there an inherency in the Saiyan blood to want to be called the Saiyan? Is there a genetic code?
Mistaken. He turns around and reveals the Majin symbol on his forehead with a sinister grin. I'm not Goku. I'm Kakarot. Babidi not only took over Goku's mind.
Right, what in the goddamn hell is going on with his bicep?
Look,
All of this has been a thing.
That
We've
thing is
noticed
con-
this thing's conclaved.
Yeah, it's. Did he pump it up? Because it looks like he has right under the bicep.
Yeah.
There's like lines that look a little.
This video is horrible. It's like freaking pushed inward.
He altered his personality as well and made him revert to essentially what he'd be as a Saiyan if he never hit his head. This isn't Majin Goku. This is Majin Kakarot. Not only that, but his halo disappeared.
His personality, exactly.
I can't do this.
I can't do this.
Is this gonna be an elimination now? People just gonna start
Well,
like
it's
dropping like
evil.
flies.
Evil Kakarot. Would it just be Kakarot then? If Kakarot is inherently evil?
It's Majin Kakarot.
Majin Kakarot.
That's just a weird bicep muscle Toriyama.
Shut up,
draws for
Goku
his
saves the
characters.
recognizable. Come on.
Can yellow to be DMX?
Oh,
Oh,
Post it in the
so
chat so you guys can see.
he didn't do anything to the
Mind.
bicep.
He
That's
didn't?
just how the art is.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
well.
crazy.
Not only that, but his halo disappeared. You see, it may not be canon, but
Ew.
in some of the video games, Babidi has the power to resurrect people. Not only is he Majin,
really?
but Goku is alive again. He's not dead anymore. Similar to how
May not be
Vegeta got his
canon?
Saiyan ways back,
Video game
Kakarot
lore?
is back to his Saiyan ways as well. The group is teleported back to the
You
World Martial
can't
Arts
do
Tournament,
that,
where Vegeta,
Sally.
Gohan, and Shin are face to face with this
can,
new
DA.
opponent. Kakarot only has one goal: make up for his failures as a Saiyan. He begins by raising his hand towards the audience and charging a ki blast. Vegeta tries to stop him, but he gets knocked back, and Kakarot launches the blast towards the spectator.
So he's just doing Vegeta?
Yes!
I was just gonna say that.
Vegeta just not give a fuck. He doesn't care
Man,
about
Vegeta gonna
humans.
stop him. How's anyone gonna stop him? Because him and Gohan are the only ones who can go Super Saiyan 2.
And on top of that, yeah, because Vegeta at the time couldn't, and Gohan is remiss in his training. On top of that, he can go Super Saiyan 3.
And he's got instant transmission.
Who's stopping this guy?
Oh, you know, here's what's gonna happen. Bobity's gonna be like,
He's gonna force Gohan into the main hero role again. Come on.
Oh yeah,
He does it a lot.
Obviously, that's gonna happen. But based upon that little preview that we saw, what I'm thinking
Gonna
is,
go beast mode.
Bobity's gonna be like, Goku's too powerful. Boo, take him out, and then that's how he's gonna be taken out by Boo.
That sounds horrible.
They're not gonna use Boo. Don't front.
Then how is he gonna be beaten?
Because he's gonna use. Look, what's gonna happen is that for some reason someone's going to use the fusion dance and then he die. Oh, it doesn't.
No,
something.
Goku's off the
He taught the fusion dance.
You can get over
He's the
this.
only one that knows.
Him and Piccolo.
Nobody can actually
Piccolo
stop
doesn't know yet.
He's gonna kill everybody.
The rings.
It's over. It's wraps.
Taught Piccolo this, and Piccolo taught Gohan and Goten and Trunks.
Okay, so who's gonna stop this guy?
The earrings. And they're gonna use the
Gohan.
It's gonna be.
Know about the earrings.
Yeah, the earrings. It's gonna be a fusion between I'm not.
They
Piccolo.
don't know about that.
They don't know about that.
Don't worry. They got Elder Kai and Shin.
No, they don't, because they get Elder Kai when it happens when Gohan dies.
Oh, great. Okay, so this is hanging on to. This is hanging on.
Literally
Gotta let them cook, guys.
They can
There's
get over
literally
this.
one way they're gonna win this, and if Shin dies, then everyone's dead.
He could get over this if he was just like,
We gotta
Goku's
see
still
if he
dead and
burns
he ran
it or
out of
makes it
energy.
perfect.
Yeah.
Wonder if Fierce is gonna suddenly show up in this.
Oh, don't you dare.
Vegeta tries to stop him.
Nah,
but
Chi-Chi's
he's
gonna
knocked
stop
back,
him.
and
Watch.
Kakarot launches the blast towards the spectators. He laughs to himself. That must have been about 100 people or so. I hope that makes up for the body count Raditz asked me for.
Dude,
Vegeta
you
realized what's happened. Babidi turned Goku to how he was meant to be as a Saiyan and manipulated him
Go for
into
the
a
push. Dude, you were supposed to raise the planet.
He has to appeal to his Saiyan side. So, you want to play Saiyan now, huh?
I maybe not this video.
No, we're listening to the voice acting.
I don't like this Vegeta voice. Maybe
It's fine. It's fire.
It's great. This is the best Vegeta voice.
Best.
This is ninth grade playground.
Holy
Who is
shit.
me, Vegeta?
Vegeta knows he has to appeal to his Saiyan side. So, you want to play Saiyan now, huh?
Oh my god.
In that case, follow me.
If the kid
You
matches
wouldn't want to
action
disobey
figures
the
together.
after all. No need. I'll easily defeat you first, then cleanse this wretched planet like I was meant to. His mind is crazy.
Why
right now. He
would
wants to
wait? Bardock doesn't talk like that. Vegeta didn't talk like that. Raditz didn't talk like this. Why is Goku talking like this?
You gotta
He's
differentiate from the good Goku to the
Because he's
Majin.
like an evil man.
He's an evil
It
guy.
can't be
He's
hard
talking
to
like
do that.
Goku Black.
Yeah,
Evil Kakarot. This is Kakarot.
this is what you do. I can see why you stopped doing voices.
Absolutely not. Goku
break
is
Earth because of his
Kakarot.
father's
bringing that
discovery
shit back.
in life, and to make up for killing his brother and betraying the Saiyans, but he isn't thinking clearly right now and doesn't think about the consequences or any of that follows. or
Thinking
of
about his
afterwards.
brother,
He's
like
honestly
it's like he
irrational
doesn't for his
and consoled at the
father.
moment. Vegeta and Kakarot go off to fight, with Kakarot brushing off Babidi's commands similar to how Vegeta did, and now...
Oh, but he couldn't
also-
stop the takeover from Babidi.
Oh, so now they can just control it. You suck, Salad Saiyan.
He's still evil, you see? So it makes sense. He's not.
It makes
he's not
zero sense.
No.
in control of himself.
But
Vegeta was
if he
taken over by Babidi
suicides,
because he wanted to become who he was before so he could fight Goku all out, but Kakarot reveals that it's different for him. In a moment of weakness as Babidi brought back his memories as a Saiyan, his Saiyan blood flared up and blinded him to what was happening. He actually remembered who he truly was and what he was meant
What
to do.
memories as a
He transferred-
Saiyan?
What
He was
memories
two.
as a Saiyan? He was a baby.
all his Saiyan memories were
Literally
him
a
shitting
baby.
himself. And
What is this guy talking about?
Don't you know?
He was also
the most
sheltered.
wonderful time in your life happens in the first 2 years of your birth.
No,
Wasn't
shut
even
up.
close to anything.
That's right, Alfonso. This man's cooking. This man's
This
cooking.
man is not cooking.
So if
I hope he actually
what
even
type of
knows a
feast
combat
will
at that
be
age.
making? Maybe it'll be a barbecue. Maybe it'll be a feast. It's gonna be
This man's
amazing.
hungry. That's what he's doing.
you baby.
I
Eating
can't.
all the
It's less more like
fucking
cooking
pumpkin
and throwing a
stuff
bunch of
for
Kraft
children.
seagulls together.
He's gonna do everything about this. He'd be cooking great.
If Vegeta needed the Majin power to be equal to Goku, how is Vegeta not being instantly beheaded by a powered up Goku?
Shut up, that's why.
Gonna shut up. First of all,
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Explain
Vegeta
that.
just
Let
has
him
to look
cook.
good.
Let the man
That's
cook.
the reason.
Let the man cook. Let's let him cook.
Still,
Let's
like,
see what
like
happens.
minutes.
Just
Let's
has to
let's
look
let
good.
him cook.
He's savage.
Let him cook.
Everything's burned.
No,
Yeah, didn't you forget? You didn't let the man cook, and then he said it.
he said the thing,
Why?
DA.
I know.
He proved you
Once.
wrong.
This isn't
Once.
new.
Twice, actually.
Twice,
It
whatever.
happened twice.
Oh,
Also,
whatever.
Whoa, what a difference.
Cross your arms and start crying. I like to hear. Let the man cook.
Let the man cook.
He killed his
also, he
man
said
cook.
a moment of
The man
weakness. When was Goku ever weak enough to be
Yeah.
influenced
What would be
by
the
them?
moment of weakness? Because it would be, I want this
Very
thing.
confused.
Hey, let him cook.
It's that saying. It's that Salad saying yada yada.
Now he's Kakarot again, and he wants to make it right. This leaves Shin and Gohan alone to go back to Babidi's ship to find the egg for Boo. The fight between Vegeta and Kakarot rages on, but Kakarot has no need to hold back this time. During the battle, he begins to power up past Super Saiyan 2, much to the surprise of Vegeta. His hair grows and his eyebrows disappear. Kakarot shows off Super Saiyan 3. He begins to pummel Vegeta, but he drops out of
That's not Vegeta's Boo arc outfit.
Would it be a pummel or more a fist to the chest?
Yes, and then instantly killed. I don't know how this battle is raging on, Salad Saiyan.
Yeah, it feels like
His
Goku
will and
wouldn't-
determination will make him survive.
it feels like this is a haphazard way to make sure Boo is resurrected. Because
Funny
otherwise,
and
it's a
lives
one
is
flick
living.
and you dead.
Is the M not centered on his forehead?
It doesn't look like it looks like it could be moved over to the left a little bit.
Yeah, skewed a little bit.
M looks centered, but Goku's head is not.
the form shortly after.
It kind of looks like
He's
dick.
alive again, and he didn't
No,
even
we're
realize
back.
he can't handle the stamina drain. of
We're
his
not running
flame
back.
now that he's not dead anymore. so he can't really use it for long, but this isn't any problem. He's already done enough damage to Vegeta, and Vegeta attempts to make his final stand while Kakarot tries to recover stamina, but it's no use. In a quick flash, Kakarot goes Super Saiyan 3 once more and delivers a final blow, knocking Vegeta out, but not killing him. Having done this, he can continue his goal of exterminating life on Earth.
Wait, why not Majin Goku?
Why leave him alive and not kill him for your goal?
You know that Vegeta's good.
Why not
Kill
turn Vegeta
everyone?
evil? Come on,
Why
we can
not
make him
kill
evil as
Vegeta?
well. Make him join. Make him
Clearly,
in like quotations, but yeah.
Clearly, it's because of his Saiyan blood that is taking over. He thirsts for a good
Because he
battle,
wants
and
another battle.
Vegeta's the only person that can give him that good battle.
Exactly.
It also mirrors the Saiyan saga of Goku letting Vegeta go and Vegeta becoming stronger and now becoming a rival. Themes and everything. We let him cook.
I will stab you.
Prince trying to command him, but he now senses a
Oh,
huge
you
energy
see,
source
try.
that just appeared.
Yeah, I'm
which
grabbing
blocked
a drink.
from
I'm not doing
plan.
this shit,
So this
sucker.
fight was more than enough to awaken Boo. With the events here going pretty similarly, with Gohan and Shin being beaten as Kakarot then arrives on the scene.
The fight
After
awakens
Boo.
And that animation's
boy,
like
Meme,
that,
it's your
he really
boy.
is cooking. That's crazy.
Dude,
Fight didn't awaken
I have to
Boo.
go
He got
now. My
injected
planet
with a ton of
needs me.
power.
It really was. My
Here
planet
going pretty
needs me.
similarly, with Gohan and Shin being beaten as Kakarot then arrives on the scene.
And he found a PNG with particles all around it. It couldn't even be a clean blast. It's gotta be all these particles.
He
Got
couldn't even.
gun.
He couldn't even chrome.
Magical PNG ball.
Is this the Earth?
And this is the exact same ball that Goku used as well.
Yep, because I remember the particles.
He's got one ball.
Use them assets. Save money.
Couldn't even be yellow like the actual beam.
Nothing.
uses.
Then arrives on the
Well,
scene.
you see, in Salad Saiyan's universe, all Ki Blasts are the same.
I thought it was just one
You mean like
blue
all
ball.
the illustrations where every single key blast is yellow?
Sets and Gohan's power go away. Even though Majin Vegeta was evil, he did kind of show some compassion for Trunks, and I feel Kakarot would do the same here, angered by the apparent death of Gohan.
No,
In a way,
he was not taking. You did not understand the Majin Vegeta stuff.
Well, Goku
He wasn't
punched his
taking
son.
over. I can't believe that this guy
Goku
misrepresented
knee his
his-
son and knock him out. What will happen there?
He
Like
really was not reading the story. That's crazy.
he was. This month is not reading.
Man's about to
Or
pull.
watching.
Man's about to pull. Take care of my wife for me, and then knees.
There's
Shin
no
down.
way. There's no
watching
reason to, dude. Because
Hey,
the
but
story
like-
did it already. We're just switching people. No, because that doesn't make sense in the.
No, that's why he came back alive. Because he needed to die right here.
That no.
Hey, but let's not forget how even in this what if, Goku just
They're not gonna
ignored
kill him.
Goten.
Who's gonna go inside Goku, or Goku's gonna go inside Boo? Just like what he did
What?
with Vegeta.
I forgot, Super Saiyan 3 drains his energy and time on Earth, so he shouldn't really be around right now.
No, he's back alive. Bobbity brought him alive.
How did he do that?
Shut up. Because he can do it in the
Magic.
game sometimes. So now he's doing it here.
Man, now the games are king. What was going on here?
He played Budokai 2.
Vegeta was an obstacle, but he didn't want to kill another Saiyan. Gohan, while a hybrid, is a Saiyan as well, so even if he didn't show any compassion for him, he would at least be angered by the loss of another Saiyan. He challenges.
He said that he didn't want to kill another
No, he'd
Saiyan, but
probably be
Vegeta
racist
literally
towards
killed another
Gohan.
Saiyan. No. But that's Vegeta doing that. That's not his Saiyan pride. What? I
He'd
don't know.
probably be racist towards Gohan, calling him a half-breed or
Yeah,
something.
look at this halfie. Even though he's a halfie, he's still worth half or something.
Boo to a fight since he's an obstacle for his goal of taking over Earth, and now for the fact that he supposedly killed another Saiyan. The fight is a little closer than it was with Vegeta, but Boo still has a clear advantage. Even with Super Saiyan 3, which kind of matches the power, Kakarot can only use it in short bursts, with a lot of cooldown in between.
But wouldn't the Majin put
We
him
just saw him
higher
go in
enough?
they didn't kill
Wait, didn't-
Vegeta or beat him.
What is this arbitrary time limit he's making? Is it a minute? Is it 30 seconds? What is it?
Apparently, he can only use it in short bursts, which means he uses it, goes out of it, and then somehow uses it again
Wasn't
without
it in
that
the mon-
charge up. And he's not explaining it because he's Salad saying he got to explain nothing.
And wouldn't the
hair
third
growth is
transformation just
crazy.
knock him out, like Goku said?
Yeah, absolutely, but no.
I said before, he's alive now, and he has a greater stamina drain with the form, meaning he can't utilize it as long. Piccolo, Goten, Trunks, and Krillin are all watching this fight like usual. After Kakarot escapes the beatdown, he goes over to the group, as he begins to get some sort of clarity again, like Vegeta did, and begins to snap out of his Majin influence. His Saiyan personality and traits are still there, but his goal has changed and his Saiyan blood begins pumping again. His pure heart is kinda breaking through and taking over, but not quite yet.
Oh my god.
He's still a Majin right now, but he's at least getting some sort of clarity.
This dude is about to be
Okay, so he's currently breaking through the Majin while also being a Saiyan, and for some reason has the memories of his Saiyan heritage in his like genes or something.
He's
What's
about
the problem?
to be a controlled Majin.
Family.
It was good.
Greater things to focus on right now than world domination or some plot to avenge his fallen brother. This Majin Buu is a real challenge for him.
Okay, I have a
and he
question.
holds
So, I'm about like 5 minutes late into this, but for the scenario they're putting for Goku having Majin, are they saying that he has an impure heart for him to have Majin? Because Majin is a will of your own, so I'm trying to
what
understand what's
happened
going on.
was that Babidi tapped into the latent Saiyan blood in Goku.
Because they're all just malicious by birth.
And
Born
before
racist.
he bumped his head, so he pulled that out of Goku to make him Majin.
Even though he's been raised to be a good person
Even
for
though-
Oh,
literal
okay, that makes
years.
sense. Thank you.
plans of destroying Earth for a more reasonable but challenging goal,
That's-
defeating Buu by any means necessary. He tells the group where Vegeta is and that he's unconscious, and how he believes Gohan is dead as well, much to the shock of Piccolo and Goten. He would use a spirit bomb, but in his current state he can't due to him not being pure. He begins to think to himself of what he could do, and then a
Wait,
smile
hold
on his
on.
face appears.
How can he not tell if Gohan's alive or not? He's like,
The dude! He just got blasted away!
Yeah, he couldn't even go to his body and be like, oh, he's totally alive.
Man got sent to Otherworld.
Gohan's
unconscious, therefore no power level to
Freaking
step.
blasted off again. New rocket.
Mr. Instant transmission to any person he knows. Can't tell if his
His
son's
key energy was
alive.
very, very low.
But he did that with Roshi, though, whose key is
See,
very,
when
very
you're
low.
asleep, you got no key. Therefore,
No!
you
Yes, you
can't
do!
Krillin
Evil,
recognizes
he
the
lo-
smoke,
and he's
he
also
knows what
super
Goku's
tired.
thinking. Just like with Cell, he wants to sacrifice himself again to defeat Buu. Buu
Dude,
needs to
it's
be injured, but
literally
doesn't want him
final
to regenerate at
explosion.
all.
Yeah!
Kakarot looks back at the group, and he says his goodbyes to Krillin, then proceeds to say goodbye to Goten, kind of like Vegeta did it with Trunks, but he doesn't knock the two kids out. Even with all of the protests from the group, none of them can stop what he's going to try. He powers up to Super Saiyan 3 for the last time, and he goes over to Buu as the group retreats to find Vegeta, get the Dragon Balls, and escape the area. Kakarot wraps his arms around Buu, like he does his Super 17 and GT as he begins to shine. He prepares to self-destruct. I don't know what I was thinking. Letting that cockroach get control of me and make me into this monster. I might not be able to atone for what I've done, but at least I could try and kill you. Like Majin Vegeta at this point, Kakarot now has
Hey,
even more
look,
clarity.
it's
Like
music!
80%
Dude,
more-
wait a second.
Yellow.
Is that the
yellow
same
twig
Guys,
black?
your Sengon has returned.
I don't see the particles.
It's a different one.
It's a different one. I don't see the particles.
This is a different one. The other one was more spherical. This one, less so.
Goku, his pure heart, is actually fighting for control as he begins to go back to a state where he's both normal and somewhat like his Saiyan alter ego. He says his farewells as he explodes, and all his energy goes into one point, Buu. A violent explosion rocks the landscape as Krillin and Goten shout for Goku, with Piccolo and Trunks watching speechlessly as Vegeta suddenly flies over
Get
them
a better
with an expression
PNG
fear
of Krillin!
and awe on his face as he sees what's happening.
What the
Brilliant
Dokkan
light fills the
figures?
sky
It's
as
annoying the
shockwaves travel
fuck out of
towards
me.
Buu, and the self-destruction has finally been completed. Goku is now dead, with Buu being gone. Krillin and Piccolo try to sense his power.
Shut up
but
and
it's
accept
no
the
use.
PNG.
There's nothing. He's completely
No,
gone.
I love
He's
that
actually
game.
done.
It's making
It was
me
a
hate
moment
it.
where both of his personalities met at an equilibrium, wanting to defeat Buu while also atoning for what he's done, both appeasing Kakarot and Goku. Also with both of them having a common goal of trying to destroy Buu so he couldn't destroy Earth. Both sides
No!
saw him as an option.
I'm not doing this! $20 at a mall t-shirt, rest in heaven bullshit! I'm not doing this, power!
This is horrible.
This is horrible! I'm not doing. He couldn't even
Why are you
put
trying to
him.
make the sacrifice so like sentimental when they have Dragon Balls?
No innocent Boo, 0 out of 10.
He couldn't even put the Goku behind Krillin. Oh, it is on top because you can see the gi. Oh
Or
my
his leg,
god!
yeah.
That needed to be erased. no matter what the cost.
It's a layer!
The dust settles in the area as Piccolo, Krillin, Vegeta, Goten, and Trunks see a crater left behind from the explosion with no trace of Boo or Goku in
They
sight.
really want to kick
They
our
couldn't sense
asses.
any energy either. The explosion was so powerful
Stop
it
talking
was
trash
more than
about
enough to destroy
Sound
Boo
Saiyan.
completely, even with his regeneration.
Stop
And
using
since Goku was
Dokkan
resurrected by
music.
Bobby in the last part, he does return back to the
that's
afterlife
killing
now,
me.
dead once again, while Boo has been vaporized alongside him. But there's still one minuscule power that they sense. Bobbity. Bobbity is cursed
Is
to
Boo
himself
really
with his
just
plant
dead? We don't know yet. We don't know. Let him cook.
Deborah is gone, Boo is gone, and his new Majin servant is gone.
Yeah, what happened
he
to
cowers in
Deborah?
fear as he's suddenly surrounded by Piccolo, Vegeta,
He just died.
and
He
Krillin.
just
Look
died.
out.
Boo is gone.
Allow me.
What else is
Vegeta
he
says
going to
kicks
do?
Bobby in one swift motion, taking his head clean off. Well, what now? There's nothing really to do except to revive those that Goku has killed, so the group heads off to collect the Dragon Balls and revive everyone who died, including Kibito and Gohan. Surprisingly, the wish doesn't revive Gohan, and now the objective is for everyone to find
Why
him
not
since
revive
he's probably
Goku as
still
well?
alive. Kibito was found to be revived too, and he should eventually end up finding Gohan and healing him, getting a Zenkai in the
What happened
process.
to Kibito and
Everybody
Super?
regroups for now, with Shin and
So
Kibito
he's just
thinking
been bleeding on the
Vegeta has a
ground this
question
whole
for
time?
him. He wants to know where Goku went. From the little we know about the afterlife, we do know that if you die while you're dead,
He literally just killed Boo.
Wait,
We don't know that
you're
yet.
dead. I thought he was brought back.
We're about to see. Let him cook.
They did the whole Dragon Ball
You're not
stuff.
letting him cook. He got back almost
Let the
instantly.
man-
You're not
He said,
letting
why
him
would he brought
cook.
him back to life?
while you're
Yo, Silent
dead,
Saiyan just created a retcon. Did y'all just
Let him
realize
make the
that?
crap seagulls.
What retcon?
Goku died, but he's already dead.
No,
But in
he was
Dragon Ball-
brought back to life. He was brought back to life because of the Bobbity can do that. Yes, he can do that. Shut up.
Did it in video games.
He did it in a video game.
In the show.
So it counts.
end up ceasing to exist
My
according to
head
Goku.
hurts. Oh my
But like I
God.
mentioned before, he was revived, so he didn't die while he was dead. That's kind of redundant, but you know what I mean. Which means his soul is back there. Although his actions were awful, King Yama decides that Goku shouldn't be punished for it, as everything was reversed, and Goku was possessed while it happened,
was
so
born
it wasn't
pure
really his fault. And I know Vegeta was punished for the same thing, but also
Your
Vegeta
fault,
actually allowed
Salad.
himself to be possessed, and he didn't really care about the repercussions.
Just allowed himself where Goku didn't, so why is Goku
We're only
possessed?
11 minutes in.
Yes! This is why we needed 1.25.
Burnt we?
While Goku was possessed against his will completely, and everything was
Come
still
on, doing
reversed,
the
so it didn't really make a
stank-a-leg.
difference in the end. And Goku did sacrifice himself to save the Earth and everyone, so that kind of makes up for what he did anyways. While back in the other world with King Kai, he notices a change in Goku. He's not a Majin anymore, obviously, and he's still like his normal self, but he seems a little more serious. For the first time, we actually got to see Goku embrace his Saiyan side,
Oh my
even if it wasn't in a
goodness,
bad
the
way.
Saiyan has leaked into his normal personality, and now we get a
Make
serious...
him even.
Does that make him a baby?
Yeah, is he back? Well, he's always been a baby. He doesn't know what kissing is.
Me
He's
strong
now
man,
more
me
of a
strong.
man-child than before?
Absolutely.
Angry man-child?
Aside, obviously,
No kids? No
doesn't
kissing.
influence his personality too much, but now he remembers it and the trouble it caused, and he's not completely in the dark about his past anymore. The time as Kakarot actually made him curious about his past and kind of regretful for killing his brother, something he never really thought about.
Where are the on his actions?
Would
Why
a
is he doing
baby
this
know
now?
about his parents' death?
No! Why would he get
I
curious?
think a baby
died
would
because
see it
of
as
him.
Goo Goo Gaga.
He doesn't have a past to be curious about. None!
Has Goku ever reflected on his actions?
Oh, this salad saying Goku does.
Once he did, yes.
One.
Yes,
500 chapters
Still
once.
means something. He did. It's not zero. It's not nothing. It's one. Okay, so it can work.
Yes.
It wasn't the right thing to do, and they really had no other choice. But still, being Kakarot made him remember the fact that he helped kill someone from his own family. This gets him wondering. I mean, while he's here in the afterlife, he wants to see if anyone else from his family is actually in the afterlife as well. He's been able to recount memories he's had as a child.
They wouldn't have bodies. They wouldn't have bodies. They die evil. They'd be reincarnated. But we saw the
Wait, so
earlier
is he going
clip
with-
where he met them.
Is he going
learned
with
that it was his
movie
brother. He
Bardock,
still
or
didn't
is he
give a
going with
shit that he
Super
killed
Bardock?
I know what's using Dragon Ball filler. He sees Grandpa Gohan again as an adult.
Okay. But Grandpa Gohan was good. There's no reason Bardock should be there. There's no reason Raditz should be there.
Yeah,
Misunderstood. They're misunderstood.
Where he was sent away and his parents asked him not to forget them. All this time, he failed to do that. Maybe he can get some closure about
He
his
is
life as
going with
Kakarot.
super
Get to meet his
service.
family. King Kai is obviously a little hesitant for Goku.
They're
to do
pretty
this,
stupid
but Goku's
parents
in
to ask a baby
kind.
not forgetting
Raditz we know
something.
for sure is probably in hell, And Bardock may have had a chance of redemption at the end of his life, but he still lived his life prior to that as any other Saiyan would. So I don't think he's really any better off than Raditz, just because he saved
literally
his son.
killed millions of
He's
people.
the most likely to have him. However, there's still one member of Goku's family that is probably an other
God, his mother.
Hine. From what we know and have seen about her, she's not bad.
Yep.
No, we're not actually about to meet Goku's mom.
We're gonna
After
have a
life.
conversation between Goku and Goku's mama, written by Silent Saiyan.
Is he gonna voice her?
Goku was apparently inherently evil, but his mother was super nice.
Why? Yo, exactly. What the?
She stayed at home and cooked, just like the typical.
Toriyama woman. Toriyama woman.
Super salad. She cooks. Let's go.
But the whole thing,
alien sandwich.
the thing with her was
It's gonna make him see the light and become fully good again.
Nah.
with Gine. The thing with her was she went on missions, but then she wasn't cut out for it, so she stayed at home and cooked. So she was active in the killing.
Yeah.
So maybe she shouldn't be here.
She's nice. How could she do that?
No, because Saiyans are inherently evil because that's where Goku's thing came from.
At all. And
Let's see
obviously
what he
wasn't a
does.
fighting Saiyan, so she really has no reason to be in hell.
But
Unlike a lot
Gine's
of
the
other
exception.
Saiyans, she actually showed some sort of sympathy and kind of human emotions. So along with her not living that violent Saiyan lifestyle, she's actually a good person overall.
I mean, I think murderers show emotion.
How would Goku know any?
I'm
of
pretty
this?
sure Hitler was pretty emotional.
Legitimately,
Have
all
you
these
seen his
monsters.
Have you seen his speech? He was extremely emotional for that.
Even if Saiyans aren't inherently violent, that would mean that Bardock taught Kakarot to be this way.
And how does he do that when he was born? And he was in a tomb for so long. He's born. Oh, my kid weak. Oh, bye, my kid. What?
Who is actually able to find her and meet her.
No,
Happy so he could finally see her son after all this time, and that he didn't forget her. Yeah, he didn't forget her. She doesn't know about the whole amnesia thing. But for now, there is still some awkwardness that comes out of the reunion because she knows what happens with the Raditz after Goku recounts it. But nonetheless, it's good for him. He wonders, though, if he can get back down to hell and meet his father and reunite with his brother, too.
Nobody's listening to you, you cuck.
The conversation is over. He found her and they had
Yeah.
the conversation. How did he find her?
Because she would be there, and he probably asked King Yama for a favor. Or King Kai, where she's at.
Oh yeah, I know this one person in the trillions of people that I.
Hey, remember when he said, where's Raditz? And Yama was like, oh no, he ain't got nobody.
Oh, where's Raditz? The dude that came here 3 minutes ago?
Nah, he ain't got nobody. I got the list.
It was 3 minutes ago. This was some 40 years
How many
ago.
people do you think die every 3 minutes?
A lot!
All right, then. And he was still just like, nope, he ain't got nobody. He knew.
But he was
knew.
also like,
he knew.
oh, that dude that rampaged.
Does King Yama preside over all the dead or just the dead of Earth?
Probably the dead of Earth. If it's the dead of all, then
It has to be dead of all, otherwise Gine would not be there.
Do you have to die on Earth?
That's what I'm saying.
Because Frieza
was in hell,
Frieza
and
was
he
in
died
his
on
own
Earth,
hell.
though. Where was Frieza before he was wished back, is the question. No, because he died on
he
Earth
was on
twice.
Earth. He was on Earth.
Yeah, no, so I don't know, because I've never seen...
Wait a minute. They're all in Earth's hell. So that would mean he does.
Yeah.
What about Rikuma and all the others, unless we're not counting filler?
No, we're not counting filler. We can't.
Unless unless hell is like everything in the universe, unless everyone goes to hell in the universe.
Because if we saw
it would have to be yes.
If we saw the Namekians over there,
that'd be something.
Technically, didn't well, this is GT, but Piccolo was no wait.
GT don't count, and he probably died on Earth.
King Yama has to do everything in the universe if Frieza and King Cold are in hell.
No,
but they died on
Earth. They died on Earth.
And where is it?
It's either that he does everything, or they somehow went to Earth's hell, which is both.
No, they would go to Earth's hell because they died on Earth.
But then we have to figure
Didn't
out.
we see like a sort of globe of like how everything's placed, and there's only one afterlife or otherworld?
I don't remember that part.
That is true. There is only
But
one.
I don't
There's
understand.
there's one hell and there's one heaven.
Why would there be 4 people that governs over quadrants, but then one dude that just governs over everybody who dies?
Well,
And even then, there's a hierarchy because there's people over the Kais and
Grand
people
Kai,
over those
Supreme
Kais.
Kai.
But then there's just
Real
one
God
dude for
thing.
all the dead.
And then there's one dude that presides over all the Kais, but it's been broken down because you're god of destruction in this universe. You're a Kai in this quadrant, a Grand Kai in this quadrant. But there's one afterlife dude just like, oh, you're going to heaven, you're going to hell, you're going to heaven, you're going to hell, you're going to heaven, you're going to hell. And is it the same for other dimensions? You know what? We're asking too many questions here.
Just for some more closure. And while the only times you've really seen him in hell are in Filler or in Fusion Reborn, which are both non-canon, it doesn't sound too out of the ordinary that Goku would still
But
be
you'll
able to
take in
travel
video
between
game
these two
stuff.
realms. Back on Earth, time passes during the few years before Battle of Gods, with things pretty normal except for Goku now.
Oh,
being
just
around
time
most.
passed.
Vegeta is still training, of course, and for Gohan, if you've seen my series about Gohan training after Buu, which you can see linked at the top of this video, it's a little similar to that, but not entirely. He starts
Yo,
to train a
go
little
see
more,
this other.
Yes, watch the other video.
Yo, we got
please.
homework, y'all.
but not a huge amount. Given that Goku is
Let me
gone,
guess.
Gohan's
Gohan
still
strong.
You got it right. You bing bang bong.
one of the strongest people around.
Ding, ding,
he decides to
dong.
heed Vegeta's advice and start training more. Another big difference is that he doesn't have his ultimate form, since he never went to the planet of the Kais. So for now, he's about the same power as Vegeta, both in Super Saiyan 2. And since Vegeta is really the strongest person around other than himself, Gohan and Vegeta actually start to train a little bit together, just because he wants to take Vegeta's advice now, and maybe Vegeta could be a nice tutor for him. It's weird, because he doesn't really know Vegeta that well, as you expect, but it's a good opportunity for them to bond and actually get to know each other.
Oh
a
yeah,
little
make
bit more.
Gohan boring strong.
Vegeta has been around all this time, and obviously Gohan knows how he is
I
as a
feel
person,
like
but
Gohan
they
would
don't
be
really have...
really terrified of Vegeta.
Yeah.
As a kid, potentially.
I guess it'd be like,
Because he's scarred him so much.
but now that they're of equal strength, he's like, I can put you in check if things go
If
down.
need be.
And you look like you're on the right path, so maybe he doesn't hold a grudge. I don't know enough about Gohan's character to know if he does or doesn't.
Bulma laid down that man when she knew he killed literally her boyfriend.
It's
Come on, dog.
Ex-boyfriend at the time.
What a freaking.
And
he
she
was
don't
cheating on her for
care.
some
And
reason.
she does not care about Yamcha. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Remember, because at that time he was cheating on her for some reason, so they were already like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand Yamcha's thought process in
Dude.
all of this.
Yeah, like
You a bum, my guy, and in and out. You were literally a desert rat.
that big of a personal connection, so this will be a nice opportunity for them to grow it. He obviously does still focus on his education, and now his new family now that he's with Fidel, so he's still not primarily focused on training. It's more that he knows he's one of the last lines of defense for everyone, so he has to take it more seriously than he ever did. Far away, Beerus wakes...
Why didn't they wish back Goku?
He wanted to be with his family.
Place your bets. Who's
Instead
going to
of
be
being
God?
with his family?
Correct.
up after having a dream about a Super Saiyan God.
Oh Lord! Dude, we're literally about to get God Gohan, and I'm not here for this wank job with this Gohan bush over
Or
and
will be
over again.
God
Killed it.
Kakarot.
Either way.
It's Goten.
King God. How about King God?
Man, hold on a second. How are you gonna come in this without the
I want God
expectation that there's going to be some sort of God form, Super Saiyan Ultra, Omega, Shenron,
Devil
bullshit?
God. How about that?
That's actually like a suitable form compared to the number of rainbow styles we got.
Rival, and decides to search
Just
him out.
saying.
He ends up on King Kai's planet, where Goku is trading with King Kai as usual. He's been dead this whole time, so Goku has been able to use Super Saiyan 3 more, and has been doing nothing but training, since he has nothing else to do and he doesn't need to sleep. He ends up fighting.
Oh, never mind. Why is he still there? Why didn't they wish him back?
Why didn't they? But they're going to because they need enough Saiyans to do the ritual. So they're going to.
Beerus, and actually takes a couple hits before being knocked down. He's still no challenge against Beerus, but he does a little better than he does originally. Beerus then heads down to Earth to seek out the other Saiyans, with the events going similar to normal. Goku asks to return to the planet for 24 hours like last time, but that request is denied. I mean, he was already lucky enough to keep his body in the afterlife and remain in Otherworld after what happened when he was last on Earth, so he won't get that same special permission this time, even if it wasn't his fault. They've showed too much leniency to Goku, and they don't want anything else going wrong, so he doesn't get to do this time. For now, all he can do is watch what happens with King Kai. Beerus doesn't get upset because there's no Boo and no Pudding fiasco, But he still is a little irritated because he challenges people like Vegeta and Gohan, and they're no match for him. They don't really have the power that he expected of a Super Saiyan God. Eventually, the idea of asking Shenron about the Super Saiyan God is brought up, so the Dragon Balls are gathered and they find out about the ritual. But they're short a few Saiyans. Videl does reveal that she's pregnant, and they try the ritual on Vegeta since he's the best suited. But it doesn't work, and they realize they need 6 Saiyans, not just 5. Beerus is intrigued by this, and he suggests Goku, but then he remembers he's dead and he can't actually be here, so he turns to Whis for a favor. Whis abides, and he disappears for a brief moment, and he returns with Goku, whom he taps on the head, and then his halo disappears.
He said that it takes them 30 minutes to travel from there and back. Yeah, they waited. But he said a brief moment. Yeah, brief in terms of a god.
Brief in the instance of a god is mere infinity compared to that of mortals.
This piece of
Also, it's movie Goku.
Oh, it is!
Goku's alive again. That was pretty easy. The fact that this just happened out of nowhere obviously surprises everyone, and they're glad to see Goku's back.
What do you mean you're surprised? You literally have 2 sets of reviving balls.
Seriously? Oh, he's alive again? What? What do you do?
With the ritual. Goku has seen what's been going on and already knows what's happening, and he joins in on the ritual. They prepare to give the power to him. Goku stops everyone and says that Vegeta should be the first to become a Super Saiyan God. He was originally going to become it anyways, and he doesn't want to take this moment from Vegeta. Besides, even with all the training Goku's been doing, he doesn't have the advantage of all the energy he did in the afterlife, and didn't have the same amount of time he did after the Buu arc to adjust being back in the real world, with the difference between how energy works in the living world and the afterlife.
Having been dead so long and only alive under
his own control for a brief amount of time, he doesn't know what kind of power he could handle in the living world at the level he's at now. So Vegeta ends up becoming the Super Saiyan God, and he gives Beerus a pretty good fight. I'll spare you the details, but it's pretty much the same as it was in the original. Some months pass before the 2 Saiyans go to Beerus' planet to train, but Goku remembers something that he wanted to do after his time.
It's just the same, but a different character again. This is just like when Boo blew himself up. It's just, not Boo, Goku. It's like, Vegeta blew himself up. Now it's just Goku.
Yeah, he's just flipping Goku and Vegeta in every.
Yeah, but he's flipping it now.
As you see, Saiyan is a very uncreative person.
He's flipping it now to potentially inform things later.
Freaking
he has someone
Goku using the final. God, I'm delusional from this guy.
It's crazy that he just goes. He's so uncreative that he just goes. Everything goes the same except for his Vegeta now.
Crazy idea.
Just different or stronger. That's all it is.
And now he's gonna train with Whis and Beerus and get God anyway, and then
Let's not forget. He's both good-hearted Goku and the Saiyan Kakarot in this timeline.
Let Vegeta kill fucking Frieza, ain't he?
Oh, they're just gonna let him do it. They're gonna let him cook.
Gonna do the opposite where freaking Goku lets him die.
Oh wait, would that even happen? Because the whole thing was Frieza couldn't handle Gohan. But if Gohan's been training this whole time, could he not take him? Or at least give him more of a fight to where he needs to go gold?
Dude, it's just gonna be the same thing, but one thing has changed slightly.
But Gohan also doesn't have ultimate in this timeline, so he's just going to die.
He has somewhat of a crazy idea, but after his experience as Kakarot and getting his memories back, as well as the fact that he's kind of regretful for completely forgetting about his family, he wants to do something. While Bardock and Raditz may have been in hell, he was still able to occasionally
bring his family back
and visit them a few times, not to mention obviously being around Guinea pretty often. And while his encounters with Raditz were a little weird, Bardock was happy to see him, as well as being elated to hear that not only did Goku stand up against Prince Vegeta, but he also was the one to defeat Lord Frieza, as well as
gonna have them all be Super Saiyan
gods! When Shenron was summoned earlier, he only granted one wish, so the Dragon Balls would be active again after a few months had passed, rather than a whole year. And now some time has passed, so it's around time that the Dragon Balls start working again.
Bring them back!
Goku returns to Earth briefly, and gathers the Dragon Balls himself, and then summons Shenron. He can't revive a group of people that have been dead for over a year, but he can revive individual people that have been dead that long. It would just mean all the wishes would be used for that, and he'd have to bring them to Earth manually. Not too big of a deal for him with instant transmission. Goku first wishes for Guinea, then Bardock, then Raditz to be resurrected.
Why?
After his time in the afterlife,
Excuse me, Mr. Salad. You do realize they're going to be in the middle of nowhere,
space. Right? How are they going to survive that?
Why would he ever bring back Raditz?
Well, wouldn't Raditz be on Earth?
Yeah, Raditz would be fine. It's the other two.
Oh yeah, Raditz.
The dragon can bring back people in mass, though.
No, the Namekian
Dragon can. They're using the Namekian ones?
Yeah, no. The Namekians can. He had to use all 3 wishes individually to bring them back.
Okay.
Having his memories of his
Wait,
family come back.
Why did he bring back?
Even space.
Why didn't he bring back like King Vegeta if he's so?
Vegeta can worry about that. This is my family.
Like that ain't my daddy. I don't know that man.
It's your goddamn king.
Not my king. This your king.
I
I didn't vote
cares
for
about
him.
his family, but Vegeta doesn't.
The fact that his Goku side and his Kakarot side were remorseful for killing Raditz. He wants to bring them back.
Why was he remorseful for killing Raditz? He was an evil person.
Hey, look, he brought it up.
I'm just.
Raditz literally kidnapped his son.
His mission to
On
get
the
him
first
back,
day they
which I'm
changed
just now realizing is pretty weird since he has such easy access to these places that he shouldn't have access to. Kind of like how in the Cell Saga he just is able to teleport to King Kai's planet. I mean, I know weirder stuff has happened in Dragon Ball, but I find that pretty funny that he's able to access these sort of godly places with such ease. Anyways, he does this quickly to retrieve his family members and
I'm
bring them
that
back
funny,
to Earth.
but not
The
bad.
situation ends up a little odd, since they weren't really expecting it, and it's fine for him to bring back Gine and Bardock, but Raditz is actually reacting kind of different to them. Since Goku was the one who helped kill him in the first place, as well as the fact that Kakarot was actually able to surpass
For
him,
what
and Raditz still has the
purpose
same
are
sane
they
mind.
alive other than Goku just being selfish?
Hey,
and like, I want
you
my
see,
family.
we have
I want a
another-
better family.
You see, we got 40 minutes left. There's time to explain this.
They're gonna freaking jack off all 3 of them while having like Goten over there being like, "Yeah, you go, dad, and dad, granddad, and then uncle, and then freaking
Papa
and then-
Bardock. Where are
and
they
then
to
when-
live? The Bulma got like 7 houses, I'm sure.
Hey,
But she couldn't buy 17's family a boat. She did. She just after the universe was revived.
DA, that's a silly criticism. Come on, DA.
Silly.
Wait,
Said
Bulma
it's
has
silly.
7 houses?
Although all of them are confused,
They're all
Bardock
gonna
and Gine are
bum
happy
off
to be alive
Ox King.
and see that their son has accomplished so much. Raditz, however, is understandably not happy. After his encounter with Goku and the circumstances of that, he's still not open to being on good terms with his brother. It's good that he helped defeat Frieza and brought all of them back to life, and I mean, it is kind of Raditz's fault that Goku killed him in the first place, but Raditz is still
Why does this feel
understandably
like this
bitter.
going to turn into
Goku
like
arrives
a
home to introduce
TV
his
show
parents to
drama?
Dude. This. Whose side are you on, father?
The Majin thing doesn't matter anymore, other than him unlocking his Saiyan.
Like, all the family
memories.
loves me, but the brother angry.
No, they really, and I mean really, retweaked how freaking the Majin system works.
Seems like he just shoved in the what if he brought back his family.
Just call it that.
Pretty much.
Coming
about
to
it, bro.
TLC
Like a whole
2, Meet the Saiyans.
and Goten, who are both speechless
I'll
at the
turn
fact
the
that
episode
Goku
of
just
Full
brought back
House.
his family all of a sudden, especially Raditz. While Bardock and Gine meet Goten, Chi-Chi pulls Goku aside to ask him what happened and why he just randomly did this. Goku explains, and it actually kind of makes some sense to Chi-Chi, who is now kind of worried that Goku has changed after the whole Majin thing. She's mainly angry at him for bringing Raditz back,
Voices?
though, after she heard what he did to Goku and Gohan a while back. But Goku justifies this by saying that he's capable of change, just like all of his other former enemies. And Chi-Chi realizes that he's right, but she's still understandably pretty concerned about all this. The question remains, is Goku actually the same person still? Eventually, Gohan and Videl end up finding out about this, and they have the same reaction Chi-Chi did, but being more easily convinced and sort of interested in the idea that they now have a bigger family. It's especially weird for Gohan to
These
see
are just
Raditz
some
again.
random people.
They are
don't know who
literal
this- they don't know
randos.
who
Oh,
this
now
guy
Gohan
is.
has a problem.
Oh wait, does he?
Fourth the time and doesn't remember Raditz much, but they're both equally
Grab
speechless
the magical
because they
hat
know
and then
history.
pick a name out there and then
Gohan
use
isn't
it.
sure what to
Never him much. He's the reason he got kidnapped by.
I don't see why he wouldn't remember him if
brain
Goku's
ruined his
baby
childhood.
memories could be unlocked.
It's
about his uncle,
Rad's
and
fault
Raditz
that he was trained by Piccolo.
He
The
seems
man who ruined his childhood.
he's
As a
pretty
father, I
knowledgeable
mean, I
about
don't think
that
that's a
stuff.
problem, you know, just being with Piccolo.
Sammy also went to Namek.
He can remember
he
his
fight
parents as a
Frieza.
baby, so Gohan can remember Raditz.
Surprised to
coming
see that the
together.
brat he kidnapped
Oh,
grew up
yeah.
and, according to Goku, is pretty strong now. The rest of Goku's friends end up finding out too, and like Chi-Chi and Gohan, they're kind of worried about this new change in Goku. But as we'll see later on, it extends beyond just this one event. The 3 new members of the Sun family start to get adjusted to Earth life. After a week or so, Goku heads back to Beerus' planet with Vegeta to train, and says he'll be back, and now Bardock, Gine, and Raditz are left to their own devices and can do whatever they want with their new lives. It's kind of weird that they're back now.
I did not expect it to go here.
That's why you
This
need to
is
let him
dumb.
cook. No, you need to let him
Oh,
cook.
dude, this is legendary.
And then just go back and train and not spend time with my
This man
family.
been cooking up all the way to making.
He
Oh
legit
my
brought back his
God.
family to go train somewhere else. Why not wait till he gets back from training to do it so he can spend some time with him?
He looked like a glass of milk.
This dude be cooking diamonds, man.
And
actually starting to
Goten
like
was
the idea of being
never mentioned again.
alive again. If Kakarot got this strong, then maybe he can as well, and probably best his brother in combat one day. Bardock, on the other hand, he wants to train as well. But he's actually content right now to know that Frieza is defeated, and really only trains because it seems like it'll be fun to get more powerful. Gine obviously doesn't train.
So none of them are
Obviously she
evil,
was.
as is their nature, as is the way that they died when they were all evil. Which They're is why all they were in just hell. cool. They're all cool now. Not Raditz. He's about to
Killed
become
me,
the
and that's
villain.
okay.
Vegeta was cool, sliding with the humans for all that time, so I don't see why those three couldn't.
Yeah, but it took that wet for him to get good. It took him banging the richest lady on the planet.
Oh yeah, all right. So Raditz doesn't really have. Raditz should be the one with the issues because Bardock and Gine got it on, so they should be fine.
All Raditz gotta do is fuck a bitch 3 times and he's good.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, that's all it takes.
Times.
She actually gets along
Hey,
pretty well
look,
with Chi-Chi. and
Launch
spends
is
time-
over there. Single.
Who? There's no launch here.
Just say he has
Moscow
good
did
times
that.
with
One.
Chi-Chi.
Moscow already did that.
getting to know her 2 new grandsons, as well as her daughter-in-law. It's a pretty odd adjustment for them, but they end up getting used to it and liking it, especially Bardock and Gine. Frieza's gone, their 2 sons are alive and happy.
And you see that shorthand of, it's weird, but they get used to it. No in between, no how they get, no conversations, nothing. This just happens. This happens.
Look at Bardock's ankles.
Anyway.
Leave that man alone. He's trying. Look at these pieces of garbage.
His legs are like sticks.
Leave the woman alone.
It's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Super art style. Leave it alone. It's fine.
Thigh is
He got the long gauntlet on him.
outrageous.
See, when Bardock was getting nicer, his muscles started to deflate.
Honestly, I'm quite surprised that he is not defending.
He bends his knee,
Freaking
breaks a
woman over here.
bone.
Everybody saying check the Discord. Y'all really want to get timed.
Man's
One of them even
quadruple jointed.
The family and is insanely powerful now, so they don't really have a worry in the world right now. But obviously, that's just them. Other people are starting to get worried about Goku. Some time passes, and now we head into Resurrection F. Gohan, still having kept up with his training, but not by an insane amount, senses something approaching Earth alongside Piccolo. Everyone else senses this, even Raditz and Bardock, who have barely learned to sense Ki now, and they head to where they sense it. And of course, it's Frieza's ship that just arrived. First comes the hordes of Frieza Force soldiers that they have to fight.
They're gonna give
Everyone,
Bardock
even
the final
Bardock
shot.
and Raditz, have an easy time with these fodder soldiers. Bardock and Raditz aren't incredibly powerful, but after a few months of training and some experience in the gravity chamber, they've actually gotten a little stronger. Considering they were already above Goku from early Dragon Ball Z, it's safe to assume that a few months of training in the gravity chamber would put them somewhere in
Why
the
not
late
the
Namek
time
Saga
chamber?
level, considering how effective gravity training was for Goku, and that they're experienced already and trained well with each other. Of course, they're not going to be insanely powerful, and really the only thing they can truly do is hold off some of the fodder soldiers. After all the weakling soldiers are defeated, the main course, Frieza,
Wait, what
arrives.
do you mean what they
While
can
Bulma still tries
do?
to contact Beerus and Whis, the group is now...
Couldn't
Roshi,
freaking bandana guy? I can't believe I'm losing his name right now.
Yeah.
Bandana.
I don't know who Bandana guy is. Bandana?
Yeah,
Yajirobe?
he wears a bandana. Not Solid Snake. What's his name?
What? Where are you going with this?
The freaking! I can't believe I keep forgetting his name. Bardock. Jesus.
Bardock. Oh.
He says barely. He says he can barely.
Bandana in Super.
This insane person, the mic.
What I'm saying is Bardock was able to handle the Frieza soldiers back then, so he should be able to effortlessly swipe them away.
But this is the new Frieza soldiers. But Roshi was able to handle them.
Average power level of Frieza soldiers from like 1 to 2,000.
Yeah, they're double weak. This shouldn't be an issue. And he did just say they should be around Namek and Goku level right now.
Worried about Frieza. They can sense he's stronger than before. Bardock is furious to see him again, and is overconfident in his new strength, but Piccolo stops him from attacking. Bardock is fuming because he realizes that Piccolo was right, and that Frieza's got a lot stronger.
No! Can we have a conversation between these people? No, they did this thing, and then they did this thing, and then this thing happened. And here's my Vegeta voice. I was interested in is Raditz gonna join him?
You were interested?
I was interested in the potential conversation that could be had and what Silent Saiyan would do with it, and then they just went, Bardock went, brrr! And
You've seen Salad say enough time that he wouldn't do it.
You know what?
These
That
fight
is,
monkeys just want fight.
we
you know? You
believe
should realize
too
that
much
by now.
in people.
Freaking
fight man.
Bardock would have been all like, "You're back, Frieza," and it was like, "Who the hell are you?" And then they kill each other or something.
Longer. So he knows attacking
And
Frieza
Gohan
head on is a
beast.
bad idea right now. Until Goku and Vegeta arrive, Gohan is their best option. Now, as I mentioned in the last part, Gohan did do a lot more training than normal, but only a little bit on the side and not some insane amount. Gohan in this timeline doesn't have Ultimate, but he can still turn Super Saiyan 2 very easily and is a lot more powerful than he was in the Buu Saga, and way more powerful than Gohan was during Resurrection F. Of course, he doesn't have Super Saiyan God like Vegeta, and he didn't want to use Super Saiyan 3 like Goku because of the stamina drain, but he was able to train his
How
Super
is he
Saiyan 2
training
form
more?
even more and become a formidable foe.
Of course, he doesn't have this
So he's
thing or
gonna
this
do a
thing or
lot
this
better than he
thing.
did in Resurrection F.
But he's still good.
He begins to
Please,
fight first
he's still good.
form
He's
Frieza
just
with
stronger, though.
He's stronger, y'all. Don't worry about that. He's not that wuss like in Resurrection F. He's super strong here. But not strong enough, but he is strong. Make no mistake, you guys. Gohan's really
Man
strong.
got that Popeye arm.
No effort at all. But then Frieza powers up to his final form and Gohan realizes something is wrong. Frieza is way stronger in his final form than he was on Namek, but Gohan doesn't back down yet. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is able to keep up with final form Frieza.
No, he's not, Salad Saiyan. Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
He literally just said he is.
Cook.
When he gets
Let
to
him
golden, he's gonna be even more powerful than before.
How is this mild spice of training able to contend with a Frieza on the same level as like Super Saiyan God? Come on.
Yeah, because when Goku rocked up, he turned Super Saiyan against Final Form Frieza, and they fought for a while. So God-enhanced Super Saiyan Goku is equal to this bum training Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Get this trash out of here, Salad Saiyan!
Like before, he might be able to defeat Frieza in this form, but he's having a bit of trouble, and Frieza seems to be hiding something. Frieza is having fun with his...
Gohan, why'd you let him transform? If you're fighting on par with his final form, you could have easily taken his first form.
fight, but he no longer wants to mess around. He powers up to Golden as Gohan backs away in awe at how strong Frieza is. Luckily though, the energy that Gohan and Frieza gave off from their fight and transforming was enough for Goku to pick up on, and he teleports himself and Vegeta back to Earth.
Let's go!
Goku glares at Frieza, more menacingly than he's ever looked at anyone before. Even Vegeta is surprised. Goku wasn't this hostile towards Frieza even on Namek. Goku powers up to his new Super Saiyan Blue form and skips the dramatic revelation,
What do you
as
mean?
Frieza is now taken aback in fear. But
When
then
he was
regains his
Super
composure.
Saiyan, he was legit angry as fuck.
Why would Frieza recoil in fear if he doesn't know power levels?
He can't sense them, and even if he could sense them, you can't sense God energy.
Right now, he feels he's stronger than Goku, but Goku knows Frieza can't control his
intimidation again.
fear.
Because you know, last time he was like Super Saiyan, like it scared Frieza half to death.
Okay, no. The first time he went Super Saiyan, it didn't even scare Frieza. It's just like, what the f is this? It wasn't until he saw Trunks and it was the PTSD from it. Right now, he's just a Super Saiyan, but he got blue hair. This is just some dude, essentially.
But you see, he's staring at him real fierce.
Yeah, but the ball. Why is the ball blasting his hair?
Composure.
That's
Right now,
terrifying.
he feels he's stronger than Goku,
the
but
color
Goku knows
blue.
Frieza can't control this form for long. Goku is waiting for the right moment to strike.
How does he
the
know
fight
that?
begins, and Goku holds his own pretty well against Golden Frieza.
I mean, technically
but
they
Frieza
knew
is
that from the beginning.
obviously a little bit more advantaged. That is, in terms of power. If Goku can draw the fight out a little bit, then maybe the stamina drain will catch up to Frieza because he obviously can't control his form yet. After some more fighting, once Frieza gets noticeably more tired,
How do you know that?
Goku gets the upper hand.
No,
Everyone watching is
they-
amazed at how strong Goku
They
is
technically
now,
explain
especially
that in the movie as well, because they're like pretty much psychoanalyzed
I know,
him
but
somehow,
how would
saying
Goku
like, "Hey,
know
the
that?
moment you got this power, you were gonna show it off without actually really testing the limits of it."
But the thing about that is, here he just saw Frieza and was just like, he can't hold this form for too long. Salad Saiyan did not describe them fighting before he came to that revelation. That's my thing. I understand the revelation, but before the fighting, that shouldn't be happening.
Raditz and Bardock, who are actually proud to see Kakarot against Frieza. Raditz is starting to take a liking to his little brother. This is interesting.
Because he's strong. But he can't tell that he's strong because you can't sense God energy. And he can't sense energy in general, just a smidge of it.
How about we just have them admire Goku killing Frieza again?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Kakarot has obviously come a long way from where he was before. Goku is winning now, and then beats Frieza down to defeat. Instead of hesitating like Vegeta did, Goku is a lot more serious this time. Parts of his Kakarot personality are now stuck with him, and he isn't going to be as merciful as he was normally, especially against Frieza. He finishes off Frieza relatively easy with one quick Kamehameha, and while no one really sees this as an issue, Gohan and even Vegeta are somewhat
It's just the
concerned
same,
about
but
Goku's
be
changes.
serious.
Given that Gohan and Vegeta are a little bit more friendly this time around,
and a little
this
bit
time,
different.
Gohan actually goes to Vegeta to ask him about it. It's not really that big of a deal, but Vegeta has noticed the same thing Gohan does. He's not particularly worried like Gohan is though. It's just the change that he noticed that kind of weirded him out. He theorizes that it's Goku's Saiyan ideals affecting his personality, and now Goku isn't entirely the same person he was before Babidi brought his memories back.
But he's been around for all this time, and now you're just now realizing this? You didn't realize, hey, why is he bringing back his Saiyan family? Maybe he changed a little bit. There were no conversations or anything that indicated that to you. This had to be the revelation. Are we about to get evil Goku? What is Goku black?
I was just about to ask that.
What is Goku black now?
Double black.
Freaking
Gohan black.
It's a
black.
It's a Vegeta black.
Like Frieza, Goku wouldn't kill someone that easily. Even on Namek, after Frieza killed Krillin of all people, not even then did Goku kill Frieza when you'd expect him to. This behavior is definitely odd and sets off some alarms with both them, but the two don't know what to think of it. If anything, Vegeta's kind of amused because this means Kakarot isn't a softie anymore, but Gohan's obviously a little concerned.
Because these people are the
And of
type to
course, Bardock and
psychoanalyze
Raditz seem to
someone.
enjoy the sight of Kakarot though. Life on Earth returns to normal as Goku and Vegeta are back with Beerus, and things go pretty much like usual. However, sometime after Frieza's second death, Champa shows up on Beerus' planet and meets Goku and Vegeta. Everyone pretty much has the same interactions, and like usual,
The same things happen, and then the same things happen, and then the same things happen. Jesus Christ!
He's
with
serious
this.
now.
Man, this man can't write. He ain't cooking. This man is door dashing and then putting it on a plate like I cooked this. No, you didn't. It's the Seymour Skinner. Steam pan.
Cooking trash. He threw a little salt in there.
Naive.
So to summarize up to this point,
I don't see the glimmering hope of his fucking food. I don't understand.
Goku got an M written on his forehead. Now he's serious.
Yeah. And Goku
Saiyan.
and Gine, Raditz, and Bardock are back. This could have been 3 minutes, and then everything is the same from here on out. This didn't need almost 30 minutes to explain those 3 differences, essentially. Oh, I forgot. Gohan's real strong, y'all. That's
pretty much has the
also
same interactions, and like usual, the Universe 6 tournament gets planned. Now, the two Saiyans are tasked with finding 3 other fighters. Shouldn't it only be 2? Well, given the fact that Vegeta is Beerus' main rival now instead of Goku, Beerus has no need for Monaka to join. He knows Vegeta is motivated to become stronger, and right now, Vegeta is the strongest because he got the head start of being a Super Saiyan God.
Well, who are they gonna get?
Oh, Blue is dead.
Oh, maybe a nice
Gonna
little
be the family, ain't it?
God.
I'm going Gohan and Raditz.
Comfortable.
Two of them now have to find a few fighters for their
Piccolo!
team. No Monaka needed. Back on Earth, they begin recruiting. Even though the power gap between the two Super Saiyan gods and Gohan is huge, Gohan is the strongest person other than Goku and Vegeta. So they recruit him first, and since he's more to train this time, he actually joins.
Just blue
The
from
next 2 are
red.
harder to pick for them. Goten and Trunks are pretty strong, but maybe not disciplined enough to fight here. Piccolo is a good option, but they need another fighter alongside him, so they could potentially use one of the humans like Krillin, although Krillin hasn't really kept up with his training. Raditz and Bardock may be good options, but they're a little weak now. Actually, they're very weak now.
That didn't really
Even if they
class
train
out
in the time
Piccolo.
chamber, will it be enough for them? And that would mean Goku and Vegeta couldn't go
Piccolo
to the
don't
time
matter,
chamber.
it's the
And
Saiyan
2
on
of them
the
can't even
team.
go Super Saiyan yet, so the team of 3 isn't really sure if they should recruit
Only
them.
Saiyans
So I'll leave it
matter.
up to you guys to decide who they recruit. Who are the 2 remaining members for Universe 7?
This was the end of the first video, and he put in the comment section who they should recruit so he can write the rest. Ew!
Goten and Trunks,
I'd
who may
pick
not
the
be
worst
disciplined enough for the
options.
fight but are definitely strong.
weird.
Piccolo and Krillin, both of whom have discipline and a little bit of strength.
Pick the dirt.
Suggested Yamcha. Where they put Yamcha.
We're Bardock and Raditz, who have the discipline and they have potential, but as of now, not enough strength. I loved off the last part with
Dude,
What was
oh
that
my-
phrase?
That was him going, put it in the comments.
the last part.
No, that
But
was
then-
his. That
Who
was
have the
his,
discipline
that was the
and they have
end
potential,
credits. You
but
know,
as
it's
of
like
now,
and subscribe.
not enough strength.
On Snake jumps.
That really was, and he didn't have the time to cut this out. You can cut this out of the next video! You bum!
I left off the last part with a poll. Goku and Vegeta...
He misspelled Bardock! Bardo... Borrowed... Barad... Bardo...
Baroque.
Sounds like a D&D character.
What is he doing?
Finally
steal it.
for the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, and Universe 7 actually has a decent team so far. Goku and Vegeta, of course, are on there, with Gohan now on the team after moving his schedule around a bit. But they need 2 more fighters. The options I put were Goten and Trunks,
Hey,
Piccolo and
moving
Krillin,
his schedule around a bit.
and the latter option won with the most votes.
He's
So
acting
now,
like it's an
the next people
appointment.
voted for the team are Bardock and Raditz.
Put it
while
full of
Goku is
Saiyans.
just-
I mean, they
Vegeta is fine with it as
they
the
just wrote these characters to like exist, so I'm not surprised that people voted.
Yeah,
for
they
them.
want to see what happens. Because
Exactly.
otherwise, there's no point for them to be alive.
2 Saiyans and should be good in fights like this.
Don't
But then
refresh
he
my
gets a
mind
bit iffy
because
once.
this is Salad and he's just watching over
This
me. at
uncreative
this
ass
point.
would probably not have to do anything.
Oh, legitimately.
Are all of them just staying over at Goku's house?
We don't know where they're living.
Yes.
Gohan brings up their strength. With Goku and Vegeta being off on
Kakarot,
Beerus'
I'm
planet,
back with the
they
milk.
completely forgot that Bardock and Raditz don't even know how to
Back
go
with the
Super Saiyan yet.
cigarettes.
Sure, they're both strong, but they're not even the strongest option they have right now. But they do have the potential to become strong if they're able to unlock Super Saiyan somehow. The only issue is they don't have enough time. Time. That gets
Super
Goku an idea.
Saiyan job for these
He wants
two.
to train in the Room of Spirit and Time with Vegeta anyways, but they could split the time in half and have the other 2 train in there, while Goku and Vegeta only take up a day and a half to train. Gohan will join them in the room so he can teach them Super Saiyan, and they'll be sure to prep-
He can't join them because there's only 2 people. No, it's fine. Shut up. The only way this could work is if Gohan was in there for 3 months with one of them, and then 3 months with the other one.
No. Salad Saiyan's time chamber works differently.
the room with more food beforehand, so it's enough for 3 people for an entire year and a half.
No, 3. Then what? Then why would Vegeta and Goku not have them join them as well?
Why not?
Yeah, it is a little weird, but Goku thinks it'll work. So after they recruit Bardock and Raditz, Goku heads in with Vegeta while Gohan tries to show them the basics of the form. As of now, Gohan in the scenario has been training a bit, but not an insane amount. It's more of a realistic time split. Since Goku was dead for a brief period after the Buu Saga, Gohan and Vegeta were really the only ones strong enough to take the mantle. While it's not a lot of training, it's enough for him to not become weaker over time. So not only is he a bit stronger now, but he's actually able to use Super Saiyan 2 instead of like he was before where he could barely go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you said
Since
that.
Buu died in the first
He's
part,
still in contention, guys. He still is.
He's still in there. He's still up there.
Gohan never
Just in
actually
case
got
you
an
guys
ultimate form
forgot.
either, so Super Saiyan 2 is his peak right now. And I'm not going for a kind of outlandish approach like I did in my What If About Gohan training after Buu. I'm going for a more realistic one, where he's not doing consistent training, but it's enough to keep him up to date.
I gotta be on creative.
Okay,
You have to do the
okay.
same thing.
He really just said, I'm going for a more realistic approach.
But here,
Where he's still real strong, y'all. But not as real strong.
You
Martin
freaking warped.
Vegeta, completely realistic. Oh, that was great. Martin Buu Vegeta.
Yeah, realistic, like putting up to a vote.
He doesn't get rusty. He has to have a work-life balance after all. While there's a huge gap between him and Goku and Vegeta, given their access to God Ki and all, Gohan is the strongest person right after them. And even though he's the third strongest, there's a huge gap of power in between them. As for Bardock and Raditz, in the last part, I placed them as being
But
similar
why is
strengths to the
there a
late
gap?
Namek Saga
Can't he
characters,
also do the
probably around the
ritual?
level where Goku was in base.
Why
after
don't they
getting out
just do the ritual again for all of them?
Yeah,
Right
why
now,
wouldn't they?
God, instant!
At the very least, Bardock, at least he should count as like
Yeah,
a
why wouldn't they do
decent-hearted
that?
Saiyan.
No. So they need the pure-hearted Saiyan. So yeah, they could do it for everybody. It just why wouldn't they do that? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, is Raditz decently enough hearted to get?
No, he doesn't need to be decent-hearted to receive it. He could just be in the circle of we're gonna give it to you, but we're the six Saiyan.
Hey, Shinron, can you change that dude's heart? Yeah, he's weak enough. You got it, boss.
Nation Chamber and facing Final Form Frieza. They mainly spend time doing gravity training together, and since Resurrection F, they actually got a little stronger than that, but they're not considerably stronger than they were then. It's not really enough to be a noticeable difference. Gohan's not really a teacher, but he's gonna try to show them the basics of Super Saiyan and help them transform. Goku and Vegeta exit the Room of Spirit
What
in
do you
time
mean
after
he's
36
not a
hours have
teacher?
passed, and now
Isn't he
they're
a
ready to-
scholar? Hold up.
That doesn't
Do you
mean
forget
anything.
his-
He learned. He
He
learned.
wants a strong Gohan.
Yeah, this is training, Gohan.
Did you actually pay attention to what Gohan was studying?
Has Gohan ever taught anybody
He
to
taught
become
Videl
to
how
become
to fly,
to become
to
a
harness
Super
her
Saiyan?
energy when she didn't even know about energy, and then to fly.
Super Saiyan.
I guess not.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Part of Gohan. Well, no. Part of Gohan's job is to be a presenter. That was why he couldn't participate in the Universe 6 tournament.
Yeah,
he had a presentation to do.
That's not teaching anybody.
But
It's just presenting my findings.
Have the skills enough to go. Here's how you do something. If you're presenting.
No. You can know how to do things without explaining how to do them.
But then you would explain how to do them as he did with Videl.
Yeah, but that's not teaching, really. That's not.
Yes,
being
it
a good
is. It's
teacher.
literally teaching.
It's explaining. It's a different process. I can explain that 2 + 2 = 4. I can't teach you why.
But he went, oh, there's an energy pulling out of you, and then
no. Do you remember what he said? He said it's like a something behind your navel. I don't know.
And then she did it.
Yeah, she was like, okay. It's just like with Goku with the tingly back thing.
I'm just saying.
And what are you gonna do?
If you're able to do that, you're able to BS your way through 2 grown men who have seen Super Saiyan for some 7 years.
Yeah. So you still gotta unlock it for him.
And his grandfather. The two of them know about Super Saiyan, but they haven't been able to access it on their own. So now they're going to spend the year
Why
training
not?
in order to get stronger and actually learn how to tap into the form. After some time, it actually does end up working.
Time out
It doesn't
for
really take
training.
that long.
After some time, it just works.
That is Super Saiyan 3 Raditz.
With drawn on eyebrows. With drawn on eyebrows.
Either.
I wouldn't say it's easy, but the obvious way to at least have Bardock go Super Saiyan, at least Bardock to go Super Saiyan is like, remember what Frieza did to the planet.
Yeah,
this
no,
species.
He
like,
can
come on.
explain that instead of just going, yeah, Gohan just taught them. You could be like
literally, literally every other instance of Bardock getting Super Saiyan is because he remembers. Well, okay, not every other instance,
Most
but
of them.
Yeah.
And then you can.
They were training. Then they got stronger. Then they were training again. Got stronger.
And then they became a Super Saiyan.
But then here's how you characterize Raditz, where you just go, Raditz also cares about whatever he cares about. In McDonald's, I don't know.
You saw a mad fine Earthling, and you don't want that thing to get away.
And then Gohan's like, imagine that mad fine Earthling just getting beheaded by, I don't know, me or Frieza. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Rah! But this bastard just goes, and then they just do it. That's boring. That says nothing about who these two essentially new characters. Where's Gine?
Cooking. Let her cook.
Cook that sandwich, bro.
Shut up. Toriyama woman.
She's a Toriyama woman, dude. What are you mad?
Able to use Super Saiyan Grade 1 pretty well, so for the rest of the time, Gohan tries to get them to master the form like he did back in the Cell Saga. After the training is over, the three of them exit, with Bardock and Raditz in their Super Saiyan forms. Not only do they have Super Saiyan now, but they got much stronger from the training, with the two of them now being early Buu Saga tier, thanks to the fact that they train in Super Saiyan for most of the time. Having a year and a half of training might have been a bit overkill, since they only needed just under a year to learn and master Super Saiyan, but the power they got is still valuable. They're actually striving for Super Saiyan 2 now, but aren't.
What are they gonna do in the tournament?
That power jump seems extremely unrealistic.
A year and a half to become from early
Shut up, they need to catch
Namekian.
up.
Yeah, you gotta catch up. We need them quick here.
But if they
I don't even think it's early Namekian. It should be around like let's say
end of sale. Super Vegeta levels.
Yeah, early Buu is kind of oof.
Close at all yet. Gohan didn't get too much stronger
Oh
from this,
yeah,
but he
and
got
if they're pulling this stuff out for the Saiyans, what was his plan if people chose Piccolo?
He didn't have a plan.
He knew where people were going. It was gonna be one of the two Saiyan groups.
That was for engagement. He ain't have no plan for Krillin.
Jerking off Saiyans to be caring about any other race.
None.
back into the groove of fighting because of it, so he's not as
We're
rusty
going
and
to do
reckless as
that,
he was before. and he's a lot more
something happened to them
disciplined.
to make them not
After
do
we
it.
got Bardock and Raditz to master the form, he did some decent training, but nothing special. Now with the team of all Saiyans, they head off to the tournament and begin. The power ranking goes as follows. Goku's at the lead, and he's pretty much even with Vegeta, if not a little bit ahead. But no one knows he has Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken yet, and that'll put him a lot farther
This dude's so
ahead.
predictable
And then
with what
Gohan
he
is
does.
a lot farther from
You
Vegeta. And
think
is in
Sal? You think Salad would like rig the poll in order to just?
He knows he doesn't need to because he knows which way the pole is swinging.
It's clearly that bar old is gonna win.
I know, but like I feel like
Goku is greater but equal to Vegeta.
I think that might be greater than or equal to.
Yeah, maybe a little stronger. Same thing with Bardock and Raditz.
Oh, okay.
In Bardock, sir.
Yeah, Bardock.
They have another gap in power, and then that leads us to Bardock.
Why is Raditz weaker than Bardock?
He always was.
Because it's Raditz.
Yeah.
But he was like a fetus when Bardock died. Shouldn't he be like?
Yeah, what would Bardock's power level
Raditz
be
was only
during
around
his death?
1,000 power level,
Yeah.
and Bardock was at least 10,000 or more when he
there
died.
you go. There you go.
Bardock cooler.
Bardock cooler.
A little bit stronger than Raditz, but still pretty even with him. Since nothing with their team changed, the order of the Universe 6 fighters will remain the same, but the order of Universe 7's fighters is different because the team is different. The order starts with Bardock, then Vegeta, Goku, Raditz, and finally Gohan. First, we start off with Bardock versus Botamo. Bardock is able to exploit Botamo's ability and use it against him, after realizing he can't deal any damage to him, but using his full power, he's able to deliver a punch to Botamo's stomach that stretches him out and sends him flying like a giant rubber band. Kinda like what we've seen with Botamo before. Next up is Bardock versus
That did not happen. That did not happen with that character. But I don't really care about that character.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing. I'm just like, you cook salad.
This guy looks like Frieza, assumes the worst, and treats Frost as if he's Frieza. He ends up doing some damage to Frost, only to be poisoned during the fight without noticing. It seems like Frost was able to beat Bardock with one hit, but in reality, it was the poison that got to him.
Hey, this thing that happened in the show happened here too. Nothing about how he had to be calmed down in his rage. Maybe he goes Super Saiyan 2 there because he's finally fighting Frieza or something. Anything other than, the thing just happens and then he lost.
He has to copy paste the script.
Copy paste.
He's so lame.
Not to mention, Bardock should definitely be weaker than Frost and Piccolo.
Yeah.
I don't care what he said in the story. He should not be around Boo level.
It shouldn't
anytime in the story.
It shouldn't have been it's a pretty good fight. No, it should have just been a decapitation.
And he's now kind of confused. Same for everyone else. He's now eliminated and Vegeta is up next. After seeing Bardock get eliminated so easily, Vegeta can tell something is wrong, so he keeps his eyes open and tries to avoid all Frost's attacks rather than attacking right away.
Vegeta figures it out,
After observing
does the
Frost
same
for a bit,
thing.
he notices the way Frost is attacking. He seems to be stabbing his
Yeah,
wrist
there's
as
Jocko
if
here.
there's something
Yeah,
there.
Jocko, where's my man Jocko?
And that's what he notices. On Frost's
Yeah,
wrist,
Jocko's
there's something
not
there.
here.
He calls Frost out and the ref sees that the things are poison needles, and he's about to disqualify Frost, but Vegeta steps in to stop him. He'd rather fight Frost one-on-one, and he's confident that he'll—
Why yada all the newer stuff? Oh, it just happened. They just became Super Saiyan. But then he just synopsises recaps of what actually happened in the Universe 7 arc anyway.
Wait a minute. I also thought, why don't we get some Guinea Bardock interaction, seeing Guinea see his lovely husband?
They want interactions. They want fights.
We're watching it with the Discord.
Oh, well, you can't watch the Naruto.
No one wants interactions.
We're not watching the Naruto rewrite, Chris. Leave.
It's not like they freaking wasted Goku.
You know what would probably be an interesting interaction?
You're talking over other people, Chris. Leave.
Alright, fine.
No Naruto rewrite.
Win. Vegeta coaxes
Well,
Frost
Chris
his
is
power
cooking
up,
must
knowing
be
that he has further
immaculate.
transformations like Frieza, and he transforms into his assault form, then eventually his final form. Vegeta ends up wiping the floor with him and wins, easily. Next up is Vegeta versus Vegeta, and that goes pretty much like normal. Vegeta finds out Vegeta's weakness,
It's
and
the
Vegeta wins pretty
same.
easily. Following that is Kaba.
Copy-paste.
Similar to the match with Vegeta, nothing really changes here either.
Man, if
It's still
only
the
any
it's pretty much the same.
Saiyan.
They end up forming somewhat of a bond. Kaba learns Super Saiyan, and then
Why
Vegeta ends up
wouldn't-
winning.
Pretty much the same.
Why wouldn't he
no.
substitute Vegeta for Goku here? At the very least, and then he's like the more savage, where he's not even really training him, he's just beating him up, and then Kaba just turns Super Saiyan just because he's getting beaten up so much. Something other than two same fights!
That would take creativity.
That would take creativity, DA.
With 4 fighters down, it's looking good for Universe 7, and Hit is the last one for Universe 6, but the tide is about to turn here. Vegeta starts out face cam, and needless to say, it doesn't go that well. Vegeta gets a few
Vegeta
hits
gets
in, but
the
they don't really
L.
do anything
Yeah,
with it.
same thing
Once
that
Hit uses his
happened.
time skip,
After
it's pretty
Vegeta,
much over.
there's no
Vegeta is
point
knocked out of
in
the ring,
the
and now Goku is up
GOAT.
versus Hit. This fight is actually pretty routine as
Oh,
well.
he loses.
Goku
What a
figures out his
surprise.
time skip, and he powers up his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. Wow, that's a mouthful.
Pretty routine.
Goku's a bit weaker here because he only had about a year and a half of time in the time chamber instead of 3, but it's not a significant enough amount to change the outcome of the fight. His Blue Kaioken doesn't do as much to hit as originally, but it was still able to even the playing field a bit and actually break through Hit's time skip, since Goku actually breaks out this form earlier in the battle.
Does Raditz do nothing? He's coming next. Him and Bardock and Gohan ends it. Is Gohan gonna be the champion?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
King God, go.
He might make Gohan whittle down hits of Universe 7.
No.
And
the order was Vegeta, Goku, Bardock, Raditz, Gohan. And the other two ain't gonna be good enough. Gohan champion.
Following this, the fight also concludes pretty similar to normal. Now, if you've seen from the past few episodes, Goku has been a bit different ever since the Majin incident. He hasn't been totally like a Saiyan, but he hasn't been totally like Goku either. Having had all his memories as a Saiyan restored, and some of that personality, it has affected his Goku ideologies in some ways, but it's not really...
2 years as a baby in a pod.
Isn't the basis of Super Saiyan Blue calmness?
Yes, but now no.
Oh.
Shut up. It
That
needs to bend to the what if.
That notion's been ignored since the moment it's been introduced.
I guess, but it seems pretty integral for this thing.
This is my new Super Saiyan Blue form.
Absolutely.
It's dark blue now.
Super Saiyan Dark Rage Blue.
No. True Saiyan Blue.
Cold ice blue.
Ice blue.
Baja Blast
Steel
Blue.
Between Goku and where Vegeta is right now. So not substantially different, but there definitely is a bit of an altered personality there. Nothing insane though. It's not like he becomes
Super
some brutal,
tech,
ultra
maybe
edgy,
call
hardcore Saiyan like
slushy
that.
swirl.
That said, his altered
Electric
personality
blue.
doesn't really affect the outcome of this
That'd be
fight,
great.
as the way Goku ends it would still make sense because of the way he thinks. Altered mindset or not, the prospect of a fight against Hit with no rules prohibiting them from using their full power would be enticing to Goku either way. Knowing Hit can't really go all out here, Goku decides to get rid of any rules here in this fight. This
What's the
causes an
point of
argument
expanding
between
this?
Beerus and
It's gonna be
What? What? Why can Goku
Can't
just decide?
that there's no more rules.
This is the Cell games where there's just no ring now.
I mean, that did happen in the show.
He requested it, at least.
He requested it. He's just like, no, we're done with the
afterwards,
rules here.
Normal, and seeing this, Goku drops out of the fight voluntarily. Hit has won against Goku, but it's not over yet. Universe 7 has 2 fighters left, Raditz and Gohan, but it's not really going to be that eventful of a fight. Raditz goes up against Hit and is a little nervous, but he powers up as far as he can. He launches himself towards Hit and lands a direct attack on Hit at full power.
And then
They
Raditz
both remain still for a
dies.
second, and then Hit screams as he's launched out of the ring. Hit
Why
willingly
did
took
he
the
do
fall in
that?
this fight, and Raditz has won.
So
which
we
inflates
know
his
what
ego
would happen if
greatly.
it was Piccolo and Krillin.
Gohan just doesn't fight?
Gohan just doesn't fight.
Yeah.
It would be Krillin doing the final punch.
Damn! He
listening
did the
to you,
unthinkable.
Converted!
He did the unthinkable.
Unless there's a secret entrance.
But here he just replaced Monaka for Raditz.
Yeah, he truly
secret
did.
boss.
And if
Even
it
though
was
he's kind
Krillin, it would be Krillin as well.
Jiren.
I had
No,
suspicion that Hit
they
through the
can't
fight.
do that.
He's still a little cocky about it. How do you like
Universe.
that, Kakarot? It seems I'm still the strongest brother. Apologies for the
That's-
bad Raditz
That's not his voice. That's Vegeta.
That's Vegeta Light.
impression. Now, Universe 6 has lost,
Saiyan
and
sound the
Universe 7
same.
wins with 2 fighters left. Raditz proclaiming himself as the MVP, and Gohan not getting to fight at all. He's a little sour from it, all that time spent training and not getting to fight at all, and having to move his schedule around, but it's fine because
Missed
at
work
least he got
for
ahead of his
this.
training a bit. The same wish is made by Beerus to restore Earth in Universe 6, and everyone returns back to Universe
And
7
then
following
the
tournament.
same stuff
Life
happens
pretty much normal for him,
again.
until Capsule Corp gets an unannounced visitor one day. A time machine
Hey,
shows up
why
out of
don't you
nowhere
do something
in the
with
yard, and
Goku,
inside of it is
I
none
mean
other than
Gohan's
future Trunks.
going
He's greeted by
anger not really doing anything. Wait, is that gonna be included for the Goku Black?
I've been waiting for this.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
f***ing go. Let him cook.
Let him cook. That's what I'm
Either
talking about.
getting Vegeta Black or
rising.
Black.
Let him create
A
a
volcano.
bloodbath.
You are correct. It's gonna be Goku Blacker or Vegeta Black.
Kind of confused at his
Gohan
reaction.
Black.
You know
Let's
that
get that
black?
final-
No, Gohan Black.
They're not.
You know that black where it's just like it's complete darkness, like you just nothing is
Absolute black.
Why would he
Absolute
just
black.
point out the jealousy thing and not do anything with it?
Black.
Pitch Goku.
Pitch Goku.
to Trunks and why he's here, and why he reacted that way when he saw Goku.
They still
A certain
don't know
villain is
about
attacking his
fusion.
timeline, and this villain looks exactly like Goku for some reason, but he can't quite tell why. That's
Nope,
right, it's
Goku.
none other than Goku.
It's just
Black.
Goku.
I mean, when you think about it, it wouldn't really make much sense for it to be anyone else.
Boo!
Things are going fairly
Uncreative
normal after
hack.
the tournament.
Oh, did you see it?
back. Why? What happened?
I mean, when you think about it, it wouldn't really make much
Jump
sense
scare.
for it to be anyone else. Things are going.
That was the end of one of the. What? And he's going down, so it's after the. You know what happened? The Goku Black reveal was the end of the video. This is the beginning of the next video, and he didn't cut out these 0.3 seconds of this.
Things are going fairly normal after the tournament. Everyone is back to their daily lives, and things continue pretty normally. However, at Capsule Corp, a visitor arrives from the future. It's Trunks again, who seems to be in very bad shape right now. Goku and Vegeta arrive at Capsule Corp, with Bardock and Raditz tagging along since they don't really have much else going on. Trunks eventually wakes
I ain't
up
got
and regains
nothing to do.
consciousness, and immediately he freaks out. You saw how he reacted to seeing Goku, but now he sees
Trunks
Goku and
thinking he's
Bardock,
seeing
who look
double.
exactly like Goku. Seeing two Gokus makes him instantly more hostile, and he jumps to the conclusion that one of these is the true Goku Black, with the other being Goku. And this quick conclusion that he jumped to is his explanation for why
They'd be
Goku
next
Black
to each
exists in the
other,
first
having-
place. They're able to get Trunks to calm down.
Clearly
Everyone
this
taking back-
Goku Black with a scar is the real one.
This guy is really explaining this half a second moment in real time of Trunks' realization that he's meeting Goku Black after he woke up, instead of like Bardock getting KO'd out of nowhere
And getting his head cut off.
and getting some more, getting some actual interaction with Gine, a person that Goku decided to bring back to life.
He has not said Gine in 20 minutes.
Back by Trunks attacking.
You know, if actually if Trunks
You're like a Toriyama what she is.
She's helping the cook. She's helping the cook with salad. That's why she's busy.
And that's why this
actually
is so
if
bad.
Trunks went and attacked Bardock,
Oh my!
they would probably just hit him with a frying pan.
Gine would hit him with a frying pan.
Actually, if Trunks tried to attack Bardock, he would have been sliced in half, considering the, I guess a power I don't know.
Vast power difference.
It should be a vast power difference.
Some explanation, things settle down, and Trunks realizes he was wrong. Trunks explains what happened in his timeline, and Goku explains who this other guy is and how he got here, as well as the other Saiyan with long hair being his brother. Trunks then begins to differentiate this Bardock guy from Goku Black, and especially after Goku explains how Bardock's been dead for a while until Goku brought him back. Okay,
Oh my god,
at
it's
least
Bardock Black.
No,
No.
there's no scar.
No.
There's no scar. Shut up.
Trunks and deduce this guy might not be Goku Black.
I
Plus,
just-
he has a
what's-
scar, so he
what
doesn't
is
even look
Bardock
exactly
wearing?
like
The
him.
transformation
The entire time.
and possession made the star go away.
No.
I
Look
just
at
jumped
and then
ahead.
Photoshop so many other things. Bardock and Raditz are just wearing the Saiyan gear.
Yeah, I guess he just has an affinity for a red bandana, and that's not the blood of his fallen friends.
Scar, so he doesn't even look exactly like him. It turns out this is just Goku's father. Kinda weird still, but, I mean, he's not gonna question it. Weirder things have happened. However, not long after, the true Goku Black actually shows up by using a rift in time created by his time ring. This ends up causing Goku to fight him, with Beerus and Whis picking up on his time ring and Potara earring. They take note of this. It's pretty important, and it's kinda strange why he has these. Goku fights Goku Black this time like normal, but here's another moment where Goku's altered mentality comes in. Normally, Goku wouldn't be someone to kill an opponent unless it's absolutely necessary, as we saw with Frieza and Buu. Here though, well, he deems it as necessary that they should kill this guy while they have the chance, with his Kakarot sight from earlier in the scenario peeking out a bit and causing him to act differently in this fight. After Super
Kill
Saiyan 3 isn't doing much to
Frieza.
Goku Black, Goku jumps straight to Blue,
Not
which
that
causes Goku
bad
Black to actually be kinda
mentality.
nervous. Goku knows this guy is
Crappy
bad and
blue
destroyed Trunks' timeline,
effects.
plus he can tell by this
Why
guy's
didn't
key
he
that it's
just
not
go
actually
blue from
Goku,
the
it's an
start?
imposter. So Goku feels completely
A
justified
Baja
in going
Blast
for the
is
kill.
just
Before Goku
flowing
Black can
through
escape,
him.
he's met with a Kamehameha that disintegrates him before he can even react. Trunks is pretty elated to see how Goku did this, because as far as he knows,
And
Goku
the
Black was
arc
only
is
Goku.
Just
over.
dead?
What? What? Did
And
the
the
arc
arc is
just
over.
end?
Hey, go
What?
back, go back, go
That's
back. What did
it.
you say?
See you
What did
next
say?
time.
Alright, hold on. Listen.
Goku jumps straight to Blue, which causes Goku
Then
Black to
Goku
actually
Black
kind of nervous.
died out of nowhere.
Goku knows
The
this guy
end.
is bad and destroyed Trunks' timeline, plus he can tell by this guy's key that it's not actually Goku, it's an imposter. So Goku feels completely justified in going in for the kill. Before Goku Black can escape, he's met with a Kamehameha that disintegrates him before he can even react. Trunks is pretty
Wait, maybe
elated
he's
to see
gonna
how
do a
Goku did
fake out
this.
saying the time ring
Oh my
pulled him
God.
back just in time before he got fully
It has to
disintegrated.
be. But he has the instant transmission as well. Would he know Goku's technique? He does. Oh.
Because as far as he
So
knows,
they already have the instant transmission.
Goku Black was the only threat in his timeline. That was really easy, a lot easier than he expected. Trunks thanks Goku, and now, as soon as the time machine is refueled, he can head back to his timeline. Not so fast. Beerus and Whis actually suggest that he doesn't head back right away. After seeing his time ring, they want to find out where Goku Black came from.
Them
and how
game
to potentially leave.
signs.
Until then, they advise that Trunks doesn't head
Man,
back
pulling
because
out
there may
the
be more to
devil
the
horns.
story. Trunks agrees
Weird
and
Trunks
has
to be like,
considered his
yay,
outcome. In the
timeline's
meantime,
fixed.
things
But
are
it's about Zamasu.
fairly normal. Beerus, Whis, and Goku meet Zamasu, Vegeta trains with Trunks, Trunks meets with Gohan again, Zeno and Goku meet again, all that stuff. Having figured
And
out a
the
potential
same
lead, Trunks
stuff
ends up returning to his
happens.
timeline
All that
with Goku
stuff.
and Vegeta. There's no
Copy
Goku Black there,
paste.
which is a good sign. Goku actually did end up finishing him off. However, they meet a new foe, Zamasu. Zamasu shows up, and the group realizes that Beerus and Whis were right to suggest that he might be behind this scheme. They fight Zamasu into 3v1, and they're pretty strong in
He shouldn't
comparison,
have
and they
any
think they have it in
power
the bag.
close to them.
But they soon find out that Zamasu is immortal. Zamasu also finds out that Goku Black is dead, which angers him greatly.
Immortal does not mean completely invulnerable. You
Nope.
cut off his head and the body can't move without the head, and then he's just a head. He's alive, but he's just a head.
No, but
It's
that's
'cause
not how
they-
DBZ immortality works. He's just
Dragon Ball
he
complete
can regenerate and he can't die ever.
Indestructible or something, or just generate. Why?
That's
Dragon
what
Ball
they
likes to
think
play
it means.
invincibility and immortality and regeneration all in one.
That's not what the wish is.
What happened to those baby gods?
But you see,
Oh, yeah, the
he
Xeno.
used the Super Dragon Balls, which gave him the ultra
doesn't have the
immortality.
That's Shenron to unlock his potential.
I'm physically ill from this.
Partially directed at Goku Black for his failure to succeed, but mostly towards the group for killing him. No matter though. If Goku Black couldn't survive, he must have not been a good asset anyways, and it's good that he's not around anymore. If he's that weak,
him!
Zamasu couldn't really
It's
rely on
you!
him.
It's
Zamasu
you!
won't
Why
be
is your
so long with his
boyfriend like that?
immortality.
What the
And now
hell?
he's enraged, and he begins a more brutal assault, with the group barely able to escape.
Majin
This time with Mai coming along.
Zamasu.
As they escape, they hear Zamasu laugh, threatening to find them and follow them, saying that there's no escape. This worries the group, as it means
He's
Zamasu's
not
probably gonna end up trapped.
strong enough to do this, Salad Saiyan. He's truly not. He's not a
If he
threat.
follows them, Beerus will banish him.
Them down. They arrive in the present, but now they're very worried that Zamasu is going to end up following them back soon. As they return, Beerus,
he
Whis,
does,
and Shin meet up with
Beerus
the
will
group,
kill
and they
him.
inform the godly figures what they found and how they know that Zamasu is actually behind it now.
just
The hunch Beerus and Whis
ruined
had was right.
the
They mention how
big threat.
Zamasu is immortal and might follow them here to this timeline, but it should be fine because Beerus can just erase him, right? Well,
How
no.
exactly did he
Beerus
follow
says
them?
that he can't do
What's
that
the
due to
time
Zamasu
again?
being immortal, because as he stated before, his Hakai can't kill immortal
See,
people.
let
If he
him
does show up,
cook.
they'll have to think of
See?
something else to solve it, but maybe they'll find some sort of solution.
yeah, you were a
Beerus makes a passing
denier.
mention of Zeno, and this actually makes Goku remember.
You are a cooker
he just got a button
denier.
that can summon Zeno whenever he needs.
When did he get the button?
I get that!
He just got
He,
it.
he remember he said everything happened like it did.
It happened the
thingy.
same way.
No,
so it's
it
cool.
literally didn't.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It happened the same way. The
Not even
good-hearted
cheery enough just
Goku
to
that
walk up
Xeno
straight to Zeno and
aligns
handshake him.
with, you know, even though he has that evil Saiyan side, he's still the super good-hearted Goku. Is he? I don't know, because we're getting brief glimpses of it. Salad Saiyan is not characterizing him well enough, so I gotta assume that he's only doing raw in battle. So that happened. Shut up.
And being fresh in his mind, Goku suggests maybe that he could ask Zeno, which freaks Beerus and Shin out.
Except
But
your
Whis actually
creativity.
agrees and says that it might work since Goku and Zeno are friendly, so it won't anger him, as long as Goku plays with him afterwards or something. If they need to do that, Zeno could actually kill Zamasu. They decide to use it as a last resort, but then their fears are realized when Zamasu actually does appear through a portal in their time. Whis takes note of this, as they now have to inform Gowasu eventually, since they have solid proof that Zamasu is up to something, but they have to deal with him first. Interested in a potentially cool fight, Beerus goes in first to truly test if he's immortal, as well as knowing that Zamasu's a threat, so he begins to whoop him around easily. It's not really that hard to fight Zamasu, the gap in power is pretty big. He then pulls out a Hakai, and ends up erasing
Why was
Zamasu
it so
temporarily,
bad that
but
he
Zamasu
traveled
laughs
back
as
in
he
time?
regenerates from it, not being able to die.
That's the thing,
It
it's
appears he
like
actually
he-
is immortal, so Beerus backs
not
down,
strong enough,
but he's
but
not
he's
too
not
fearful
gonna be
right
able
now.
to die,
They can
like,
hold him
he's
off.
not-
However, Zamasu sees something that
He can
catches
be like
his
an
eye.
annoying bug
Shin.
that's just
He
never
could
gonna
kill
go
Shin
away.
right now and get rid of Beerus in this timeline. And now, Beerus is a little
Shin's
nervous
here?
and gives Goku the okay to summon Zeno. Zamasu lunges towards Shin as Vegeta, Trunks, and Beerus attempt to hold him off, which isn't
Why
that hard,
lunge? You
but
could
they need to do it
blast!
anyways.
Instant
Goku pulls out the
transmission
Zeno
Why is
no
Shin
way.
here?
Why is Shin here?
Because
here?
this needs to happen.
It didn't even. Whatever.
He posing in a corner.
He apologizes for summoning Zeno so soon, but he points over to Zamasu and tells Zeno who he is and what he's done, and what he's planning
having
to
a
do next.
conversation while
Zeno
he's just
recognizes
gonna go
Hakai in
kill him.
training, and is not happy with him at all. He confronts Zamasu, and then promptly erases him. Phew! Crisis averted. Well, that storyline went pretty quickly. Zeno heads back, and Goku promises he'll play with him soon for helping out.
Think he
And
did
the two
erase
shake
the
hands, Zeno
universe?
happily
That's
having seen
why
his
it
friend again.
went quick.
Trunks ends up heading home with Mai.
Can I just say something?
Bro, I see what you're doing, Salad. You quote unquote made him stronger than those three, so that they had to leave. But he also made, in quotations, a second ring so that Zamasu can follow into the future. So the timeline.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. So Trunks' timeline could stay intact,
But
and
the
we can
thing
canonically have two Aiders and two different timelines.
What's gonna happen with the other Zeno? Because the only reason Zeno got a playmate was because that universe was erased. So now we're just a lone Zeno.
Not to mention, Zamasu can't even stay in that timeline for long. The time ring will pull him back no matter what.
I can't wait for Bardock to forgive Frieza.
Oh, dude, no.
No, they're
way.
gonna yada yada over that.
No, is Frieza even gonna join at this point?
This is gonna be an all Saiyan team. Come on, you know the races.
It's Frieza.
But he does all this same stuff. But then when he diverts, it's still terrible.
We really should have done his self-insert fanfic.
Because this shit's whack.
But back to Trunks going back home with his cougar.
He's not only uncreative, he's also terrible at coming up with ideas.
Yeah,
They just straight up forget Mai's actual age. Like, how do you do that? It's
we're not
prominent
thinking about
character
that
in the story.
No, it's fine.
It's
we're
a
not thinking
prominent
about the
character in
fact
the
that
story.
she's older than Bulma.
Finally return to their timeline, which
She's
is safe.
actually a boomer.
No Vegito,
I'm
no
just
Super
speaking.
Saiyan Rose, no
She's
Murder
an elder.
Zamasu, and thankfully, no Super Saiyan Rage. Also, this outcome is a lot better, because Trunks' timeline survives, and he prevents a lot of
Thankfully,
deaths
no
in the
Super
process.
Saiyan Rage.
Although, they still do need to rebuild now. But I mean,
That's
that's nothing
the
new for
only
Trunks. He's been doing
issue.
that before. But in the present timeline, an interesting turn of events happens. Whis and Beerus visit Gowasu, and tell him what happened, and Zamasu hears and is now a bit worried. He hasn't committed to it yet, but he admits that he has had thoughts like this, and did plan to try this, but after seeing his future self defeated and hearing what happened, he realizes this might be a dumb idea.
He's
and
good
wouldn't
now!
win. Gowasu steps in, and he's very disappointed in Zamasu. But he wants to show forgiveness and use this as a learning experience. If Zamasu doesn't like mortals for being destructive, instead of killing them, why not be proactive? Help them reform and help out by improving the universe rather than destroying it, as a Kai should. Zamasu actually does consider this. And
Yo, he's
realizing
gonna be
that his plan
working
would
in
end
a
up in
homeless
failure,
shelter.
He apologizes and he says he's willing to learn to change. He's
He's gonna be
partially
taking some
genuine with this,
rehab.
but of course he won't turn good so
He's gonna be
quickly.
giving him
Another
up
big
soup.
reason that he says this is because he knows now that he's on
Even
Gowasu's
universe,
watch
like,
list,
before we
as well as
villain.
Zeno and probably Roomshi. His universe has God of Destruction, as well as
Zamasu
Beerus. So he kinda
cleaning
has to
up
watch
trash
himself
along
anyways,
the
now that he has
road.
Zeno, Two God of Destruction, and Gowasu breathing down his neck. But part of him is actually genuinely willing to try and change, so he's actually spared for now. He never tried to attack Gowasu. And now that he's been
Bro, why
He
are you
is
telling
talking
us?
so much about this bastard, but nothing about Gine?
And he says so much about, yeah, he's gonna be reformed now. That was the.
That's all you needed to say. Come on, shorthand this, dude. It's
Good
fine.
He a good boy now.
Legit, when was the last time he said Gine's name?
Legitimately 30 minutes ago.
basically going to go through Kai rehab and reform himself. So
Kai rehab!
Kai rehab.
What is Kai rehab?
Kai rehab. Kai rehab.
Guys have cocaine?
This is the planet where they rehab?
Home
It's
for
it's at
infinite
the Grand
evil
Kai's
Kais.
place.
Well, to be fair, what do Kais do when they when they start up existing? What do they do when they start existing?
Exist.
They just.
We've seen that they like porn.
Okay.
Aren't they like born from plants?
What is
That's the
that?
lore. They watch YouTube.
Well, how about a banishment?
God tube, sir. God tube.
Banish where? To the
God, I
You're
wish
no
you would've
longer
killed
a
him.
Kai.
Put him in a sword.
to attack Gowasu. And now that he's been found out, he's basically going to go through Kai rehab and reform himself. So here's another change. Zamasu survives in the present timeline, and he's nowhere near close to being good yet, but the fact that he could turn good now, having a path to redemption in the future, is a pretty huge thing to consider.
gonna join
We'll
the
probably end up seeing him
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking.
Oh,
that
he
too.
just said tournament of power.
It's a good thing that I bring that up, because that's where we're heading next. About a year or so afterwards,
Why is he
things are
going
going
during
pretty well.
tournament of power?
Since
He's
been
literally
around
just
for
gonna
more-
sit there.
Beerus is actually
Sucks.
Also, is it fair to have a Kai in the Tournament of Power?
Hey, shut up.
They can heal.
not allowed either way.
So,
Bardock and Raditz.
yeah.
Interesting. More Saiyans.
But the thing is, they
About
were they
the
had
Bardock image.
what?
Can't be a blood-stained bandana of his friend because he used the super version, which was super nice and had a completely different ending.
No, it's just a red bandana.
Nope, it's just he just likes red. He just likes the red bandana, and they've been wearing the same clothes for 14 years. What's the
He
problem?
decided to change.
He wasn't even wearing red when he died in Super.
Well, he is now.
Yeah,
He's too late to get rid of it.
reuses various arts for no apparent reason.
He's willing to commission or cut up a bunch of other PNGs, like slap Gohan's face onto an adult body, or
Why legitimately would
Gohan
he,
Black.
Why would he legitimately just not hire a ink artist?
Apparently, these videos don't make enough for that.
He's so uncreative.
And you can reuse them. You can reuse like a Super Saiyan Raditz or whatever.
And legitimately.
If he wants to find, maybe he hasn't found an artist that can copy Toriyama's style.
You don't even need to copy it as long as the artists themselves are consistent. And I'm sure I can look on in Fiverr and see some people doing some Toriyama-like designs.
We'll see for $1? Question mark.
Legitimately, $50 for a character, and you can use that character through 100,000 videos. Why not?
You could just, you could literally just be like, "Hey, I need my OC," and they just draw Cell, and it's just got an incredible logo, and that's not gonna take too long.
And he's purple.
Hey, excuse me, why the incredible logo? Hey, how about you just draw it?
Hi, how about you create a logo for me? All right, here's a salad bowl.
They'll have a long way to go, though. They're not even anywhere close to being on the level of Goku or Vegeta, because they had such a late start. Right now, the best they have is Super Saiyan 2, and their training's been pretty effective, and they're probably around Buu Saga level here, but it's not really that good in comparison to everyone else. Goku was actually able to convince Beerus to let them join in training, and that'll maybe speed up their growth. Sure, they may not become Super Saiyan gods right away, or even Super Saiyan Blue by extension, but they definitely will become stronger. So they've been training with Goku and Vegeta on Beerus' planet, and now they're trying to work towards attaining Super Saiyan God, but they haven't had much progress yet. However, something interesting happens. Having not seen Goku in a year, Zeno ends up seeking out Goku again, instead of the other way around, and he suggests the Tournament of Power. He's pretty bored right now because he's alone without having an extra Zeno.
So this
and
time
hasn't
he
seen Goku in a
remembers,
while
huh?
either. So that's why he initiates it this time. And with
Exactly.
that happening, Universe 7 now
Glad
is
you're keeping up,
Tournament of
meme.
Power. Thus begins the process of recruiting everyone. So there's a few obvious choices here. Goku, Bardock, and Raditz are pretty much shoo-ins since they were there to witness this. And they next go to find Vegeta.
Do we get to
And
pick?
Vegeta doesn't want to join at first.
Squads all together.
Vegeta ends up
whole
joining.
gang.
Piccolo and Gohan are next, with Gohan becoming the leader of Universe 7 pretty much like normal. However, Gohan's been
What do
kind
you
of
mean
behind
the
on his
Gohan
training.
never got his
But I will
orange?
say,
You can just
Gohan
get
in
him
this scenario
one.
is actually stronger than the original story, but not by much. When Goku was absent
think
for a
he
few
looks
years when
cool
he was
in
dead,
blue.
Gohan had to actually take up the mantle and actually train with Vegeta and be strong in order to protect Earth, if anything ever did happen. We saw this too in Resurrection F in this scenario, back in Part 3. Gohan here still has access to Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, and doesn't need to try and attain that. But there's a big change here. Gohan doesn't have his ultimate form, so while he's
Not
stronger
do
right
his
now,
training.
after training, he's gonna be
Because
weaker
ultimate
than he was
form
when he
now?
got ultimate.
Yeah,
He's still pretty far ahead though, but he's gonna need to do some intense training with Piccolo. Goku even suggests that he go to Beerus'
Say
planet and train
he
with
has
them,
his ultimate
but Gohan couldn't do that
form
and just
now?
abandon his responsibilities on
The
Earth,
other
unlike
member.
Bardock and Raditz. Plus, they don't even have enough time right now to do that. He just has to train with Piccolo and improve his power further. So that's 6 members right now. Krillin is also recruited, and as for the other members, 17 and 18 are recruited as well, with Tien joining as the last one. So instead of Frieza
you're
and
joining
Roshi,
the
we have
Saiyan
Bardock
blood
and Raditz.
team.
No reason to say,
no
oh, he can
Frieza.
join.
It's just the same, but different.
No
Roshi, no Frieza.
Why in the world would they not consider Frieza over Tien or Krillin?
Because they don't need
Why
to.
bring up that
He's
Zamasu
dead.
could join?
We're not thinking of the dead. We're thinking of the living.
I'm thinking about good people, not bad people.
Roshi has
So
a
we
joint
only
because
thought Frieza because he literally.
Wait, where's
They
Roshi?
were one short the entire time.
No, Roshi's gone. Taken over by Bardock and Raditz. Roshi and Frieza gone.
Yeah, but he's better than them.
he still needs to overcome
Also,
his
one
And
call
then
upon
Jiren
Prince
killed
Trunks.
everyone.
Yeah, because he's Jiren. What changes here? Not much changes, Salad.
Boo is dead, Hope. Boo was never a thing.
And Roshi, we end up having Bardock and Raditz.
What about
Roshi
Future
has
Trunks?
He went back to the
gone.
future.
Okay,
That time machine.
but wouldn't Gohan lax in his training since Goku's back? Since the
No,
reason,
he's been keeping it up in this new timeline.
What the damn reason
He has
he even
ultimate.
started doing some sort of trainings because he and Vegeta were the last line of defense.
Yeah, and he's been keeping it up a little bit.
But Goku's back with 2 other Saiyans.
Yeah, but they're not as
story of
strong
a
as
woman.
Gohan, so they
Yeah,
doesn't
the
count.
woman doesn't matter. She died off screen. It was very sad.
And none
It
of
was
them
so
have
sad.
gone to do their god ritual yet.
Do the
because I guess they just can't.
Join because, well, he still needs to overcome his obsession with woman. And he's not even sure if that'll work, so yeah, he sets this one out. But now, the team is created, and they end up heading towards the world of Void, preparing for the tournament to begin. Considering people are a bit weaker here, this is going to be a very interesting thing to watch play out.
No, it won't
Universe
be.
7 is interested in all the fighters they've seen
He
so
did
far.
it again.
Everyone here looks really
Basically
strong.
gonna be the
This will
same.
be a pretty challenging fight. One thing that Goku and Vegeta pick up on is that they see Zamasu in the stands watching over. The fact that he's still alive means he's probably been on good behavior, but who knows? Hopefully he's not going to be angered again when he sees the godly powers that some of the fighters possess.
He doesn't.
They don't
Anything
really
his
want to
rehab
fight
is
afterwards.
if you do bad, we
So,
kill
they're just
you.
hoping for the best. Rather than trying to stick everyone together, Gohan realizes that it wouldn't work due to all the Saiyans being so independent. So he suggests this time instead that everyone sticks in small groups, which they actually agree to. Being the leader of Universe 7, he needs to try and adapt. When the tournament begins,
Why?
the different groups head off together and get into their fights. One of the strongest subgroups here is made of just Goku and Vegeta, who eliminate Universe 9 pretty much
Never
right off the
work
bat,
together.
kind of like how it went in the
They're
original anime.
gone.
Pretty standard here. The grouping strategy actually helps out here a bit when we get to
Yada
Krillin's
yada
fight.
powers.
While 17
That
is
team
kind
I
of off
can
on his
see
own,
happening.
he sticks relatively close to Krillin in 18, which is the subgroup he was assigned to.
Boy,
With 17
what does this have to do with Goku being a Majin?
Wouldn't this work out?
Shut up. That's why.
Yeah, the
Wouldn't
whole
this just
story
work-
isn't about it. It just plays out differently
See,
now.
he
Patron
will
knows.
not
Added
try to
Majin
challenge
blood.
Mimi,
Jiren
big
once
bad.
he beats him. He will try to take him on full force instead of playing it out.
My
The only thing that's changed here is Goku remembers his past and his family's back.
And he's a little rougher
Occasionally
now.
remembers that he is a bad man.
Hey, let him cook, because this ending could tie it all together.
being so
Wouldn't
close
it,
to them. Krillin
wouldn't
and
it be worse because they also got another ego replacing
You're clearly
Roshi?
not letting him cook. He didn't.
The man, first, they pretty much all disbanded once this tournament started.
He's screaming
but
his
now
food
they're in
off the
groups.
kitchen floor.
He cracked
Cooking a
his
nothing
head
burger
open.
and it's still stirring.
Yeah, so Gohan originally created this plan, and everybody was like, nope. But now they're sticking to the plan? Because I guess there's less people per plan?
18's fights here go normally, but 17's
Nobody's
also
listening
Goku
to
that
you,
falls
you
down.
cuck.
Instead, he knocks Frost off himself. This saves Krillin from being eliminated, and it pretty much saves everyone else for any of the trouble Frost could have caused later on. You know, without Frieza being around, Frost was pretty much a loose cannon and was going to do whatever it takes to become victorious. You could probably even consider him a liability to his own universe. Speaking of Universe 6, let's get back
he
to
is
Goku. Like
pathetically
normal,
weak.
He's interested in training Cauliflower, which causes Kale to get enraged and show off her full power, leading to Jiren almost knocking her out. He
And
goes pretty
then
normal
the
here,
same
as are some
stuff
of the fights
happens.
following it. Now we can jump
Copy
over to some of the other
paste.
subgroups, where things are going pretty well for everyone. For example, Bardock and Raditz are able to hold their own pretty well, even knocking off a few fighters. The remaining
From
subgroup that I
from
haven't
what
mentioned yet
universe? Name them. Show a PNG. Oh, they ain't no PNGs of them bums. So they just beat some fighters. Oh, this very worth for them being brought back to life.
He's not going to bother
They're
getting a
Super
PNG
Saiyan
of them
2.
when he's only going to use them like once or twice.
are able to hold their own
He
pretty
can't
well,
steal them from Dokkan, so he doesn't have any.
even knocking off a few fighters. The remaining subgroup that I haven't mentioned yet consists of Gohan, Piccolo, and Tien, which is also handling themselves very well. Gohan here doesn't have
Has Tien and Gohan shared a single line of dialogue together?
Sure.
ultimate, meaning that he's at a disadvantage. But on the flip side,
They
he's
have.
Unlike
much
Goku
more
and
dangerous.
Chatsu.
Cell Saga? Also, yeah, the Boo Saga, but this
They
one's
have in
different.
video games.
We're not counting
Oh,
video.
yeah, in video games, we're just counting video games like Solid saying, where you just go, yeah, they can be brought back to life because it happened in video games.
Yeah, so let's count fighters where like Goku saying to Gohan, I am finally proud of you.
I'm going to do a bad thing here, and I'm going to look up Gohan and Tien, and I don't have safe search on. Oh, yeah, they trained together. I forgot about that, where he got the ultimate. That didn't happen in this universe, but it happened in the other one. Fine. I don't remember anything that they
He
said
says
to
he
each other.
got it.
Who said I'm finally proud of you?
No, Vegeta said it to Trunks. I never hugged you. I'm proud of you.
No, it was Goku to Gohan in Fighters.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh yeah.
One of his win
that's
quotes
hilarious.
with
That's hilarious.
One of the win quotes, Goku with Gohan,
Yeah, he's just
adult
like,
Gohan.
You've gotten so strong, Gohan. I'm finally proud of you.
Finally proud.
No, it's more like you've finally gotten strong. No, let's see. You've gotten really strong now, finally, something like that. Under his breath, he said, finally. Or like, I'm proud of you.
Pieces.
Under his
Finally.
breath. I'll look up I'll look up that
Yeah,
clip.
here's the
because
exact
that was
quote.
something, huh?
The exact quote is Gohan, you've gotten a lot stronger. That makes me proud. ... Finally.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, he's not
Okay, so what it should have happened is you've gotten stronger now. ... Finally, I'm so proud of you.
You pieces.
If Gohan wasn't powerful enough, freaking Goku would have just instant transmission with some
Finally
milk.
not a cuck, son.
Finally.
Goku is a fan of the Mishima treatment.
Off the volcano.
Off the volcano.
Which has made him a more creative and strategic fighter. Even though he only has Super Saiyan 2 right now, and he isn't striving for any god forms or anything,
Unlike you.
his natural hybrid potential allowed him to keep up with the group. So even if he's not on the level of someone like Goku or Vegeta, he's still one of the stronger ones on the team, probably around the third strongest, although he's not nearly as powerful as he was in canon. When encountering Universe 2, Goku and Vegeta converge with the androids and Krillin, as the 5 of them end up facing off Universe 2's top fighters. This battle leads to Krillin being knocked out, but it also means some of Universe 2's fighters get eliminated earlier on.
fucking
notably
ran.
Ran and her crew. Again, we have some strong fighters being eliminated pretty early, which is a good thing. Back to Gohan's group. They're doing pretty well too. Gohan has taken out Batamo and is now facing Avni as Tien and Piccolo stick very close by to make sure
Who
no one
took out
interferes, and are
Batamo?
ready to jump in if he needs help. But Gohan still wants to try this himself.
Alright then.
In this fight, pretty much like normal, Gohan ends up being
But the
victorious
real
over
question
Avni. Albeit he has
is
a little bit more
Tien
trouble
gonna
this
just run off the stage?
What is Saiyan gonna do?
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done, you guys.
I think I've done enough.
Be the decoy.
Around.
Shit, I think I left Selvin on.
Universe 10
I got a little dirt in my third eye. I gotta go, you guys.
I got my eggs. I gotta cook them.
My eggs.
Squirted in there.
Salad been burning, so I gotta.
Look! I gotta be cooking. I gotta cook.
Oh no, I forgot Chelsea's dead.
Zamasu accepts his fate, while Zamasu is kind of conflicted, angered at his universe, but also kind of himself for not doing more as a kind of prevent this.
Could probably be
But it's too late now to be
something,
angered about that. There's nothing left that they can do. So he and Goasu say their farewell as their universe is erased. Minus the events with Roshi and the events of Frost, the next few parts go pretty standard, except for Tien staying in the ring due to him sticking close to Gohan and Piccolo, with them helping him out this time around. So Tien gets to stay in for a little bit longer. We arrive at the Spirit Bomb, and this part also goes pretty normally. Goku faces Jiren, ramping up his power all the way up to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and eventually finishing off with a Spirit Bomb, which he falls into. This causes the awakening of Ultra Instinct, amazing everyone with this power. The rest of the Saiyans are stunned at the power of Goku, but particularly Vegeta and Bardock. They would have never expected something like this to happen, a low-class warrior becoming this strong.
Hey, remember
Bardock
when he
can't
was
help but feel
Majin?
sad.
What? This
You know.
we're done with the low-class warrior thing. That hasn't been a thing since forever.
This is just Dragon Ball with Bardock and Raditz.
Just over there.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Can we get something about the Majin?
No longer a low.
Since they bothered to at least put Zamasu back in this gig, couldn't we just get his reaction to, Ultra Instinct?
That would have made more sense. And that would turn him evil or something.
But no.
And the rehab failed. He relapsed.
The pride for his son. Even though Saiyans aren't really close to their kids like that, we have seen that pride can be a big factor in that. Notably with people like King Vegeta and Paragus taking pride in their son's power. Raditz, on the other hand, can't help but laugh. Remembering the Kakarot that he once fought, now being able to do something like this. It also gives him a sense of cockiness, having him feel that Universe 7 now has a guaranteed victory. But, also to the shock of everyone, Goku ends up losing Ultra Instinct and is completely out of stamina. Vegeta splits from Goku and goes off on his own, after providing some energy to him alongside with Bardock and Raditz helping, while Goku is left to recover on his own. Following this, events go pretty normal as well. With Universe 7 having 9 fighters left this time, they're also a big target now. Eventually, Tien is knocked out during this part, since things are heating up and people are targeting Universe 7 more and more. Now, Goku faces Kale and Caulifla, with this fight leading to Kale and Caulifla falling on Kefla. This comes as a shock to everyone in Universe 7.
He had more
Never having
time,
seen
but then he
fusion
just
with
got
Katara
kicked
before.
out.
Goku has seen the fusion dance in the afterlife, but he's never actually gotten to show it off, or teach anyone of it because of how the Buu Saga went differently in this scenario. This is completely new to everyone else, too, as they've never seen Katara use infusion
tell
before.
anyone what they were
Even
training on
Zamasu,
their
this
own?
didn't happen,
I
due to
guess
the early
not.
death of Goku Black, meaning that they couldn't even fuse. Anyways, Kefla fights Goku, and this gets him to unlock Ultra Instinct once again, defeating her because of this. But, just like his fight against Jiren, he falls out of it eventually.
Wait, how
Things
has
begin to change more and more
has
after this fight.
Goku not taught
Universe 7
anyone
shows a
the
lot of fighting
fusion
left,
dance?
while Universe 6 is
In
on its
all
last
his
leg.
years?
In the entirety.
I wanted Goku's dark side to just wail on her.
Yeah, he's not even talking about it anymore. I thought it would be like he's running out of Ultra Instinct faster because he's enraged or something, but it's not a factor.
Goku becomes sexist. The Kakarot side.
That universe is erased once the two Namekians are defeated, and Universe 2 was erased a little bit earlier on due to their numbers dwindling ever since their loss to Goku, Vegeta, and the androids, as well as Krillin earlier on. Piccolo and 18 are eliminated by Universe 4, which then leads to Universe 4 being erased after they get eliminated in response. So now it's basically the Saiyans of Universe 7 plus Android 17 against those of Universe 11. First off, Goku and Vegeta go to face Jiren, and this gets the remaining fighters to see the gap in power, specifically Raditz and Bardock, who felt like they've been left behind. Seeing Goku unleash Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken again, as well as Vegeta unleashing Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, it gets the two of them thinking. They feel way out of their league right now, and Bardock begins to hatch a plan that might help the team, as well as empowering him and Raditz overall. Bardock shouts to the stands, and remembering that thing that Kefla did, he asked Shin if they could use that thing that they—
Come on! Wait, where's this picture gonna come from? He's not gonna commission somebody, surely. He's just gonna put Raditz's hair on Bardock's face.
How strong are they
with
going
the
to be
scarf
compared?
How strong could they possibly get? Marginally stronger. Oh, dude. No way we're about to get
That'd be Barditz? Is it gonna be Barditz?
Barditz.
Shin and Beerus argue against it, saying it'll mean they
Do
have
it,
one less
do
fighter.
it,
But
do
Bardock
it,
and Raditz
do
tell them
it.
that they feel they're not pulling their weight right now, and they'd be much more useful combined
he's probably
against
gonna go
Let's see it.
Realizing that Bardock is kind of right, Shin and Beerus reluctantly agree, and they toss them the earrings. This should be pretty fun. After Jiren takes on Goku and Vegeta,
Show it.
Vegeta faces Topo as Gohan and 17 face Dispo. With everyone being at a disadvantage right now, Raditz and Bardock decide that this may help.
Gonna go Raddock,
They're not
he's
worried about
gonna.
the fusion being permanent, as they notice Kefla and Defuse
cooler
follow their
name.
fight, so they don't even bother to question that. The two place an earring on one ear each, and suddenly, they begin to fuse. This distracts Topo and Dispo, and even Jiren, allowing Vegeta to gain the upper hand.
Oh, Lord! I could have never
Anyone in
imagined!
this scenario.
He just has more hair.
It's just
Kitty.
I thought this was just supposed to be like a Super Saiyan thing. They just get more hair. This is just.
Why does it kind of look like Super Saiyan 4?
Because he colored the tail red!
So
Why?
why is it blue now? Where did the blue come from?
Dude! Couldn't reverse image it anywhere?
No.
Oh my god.
Very underwhelming.
Topo, with Gohan, 17, and Goku watching as this happens. It's just like Kefla before. Bardock and Raditz have now merged into one new fighter. He's not Bardock, and he's not Raditz. So why not just call himself Barditz?
Barditz.
Barditz.
I was right. Barditz. Surprised he didn't go Raddock.
Don't think too much about it. It's gonna be absurd. Either Raddock or Barditz.
I didn't need the caption to explain this, Salad Saiyan.
I guess if they go Potaro, he's gonna be Raddock.
Fusion of Bardock and Raditz.
Bardock was much better when he was just a savage man. That nice guy is done, though. Yeah, this dude's a hack.
The new warrior is amazed at his power, not expecting the fusion to be this strong. Powering up to Super Saiyan 2 instantly, he jumps into the fight between Dispo, Gohan, and 17, defeating Dispo pretty easily after getting help from the other two. It seems that this fusion was a good idea. Barditz is way more powerful and competitive than Bardock and Raditz individually, and they'll be very useful here. Vegeta is still facing...
If they can't defuse, how are they intimate with Guinea? They can defuse because they're not gods, sir. You forgot about the retcon.
Wait,
sir.
hold on. Wait, who's Guinea?
Who is Guinea? Who? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. We don't know who this person is. Bart is so strong.
Going to get a new wife. A better wife.
Better life.
Alongside Goku, but with Dispo gone and
Barditz
Gohan
is so
still in the
amazing!
arena, Barditz, Gohan, and 17 head over to help. Topo hasn't gone into his God of Destruction mode due to Frieza not being there to antagonize him, and Vegeta is facing him in blue right now to preserve his stamina rather than going to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. This group of 5 is easily able to take out Topo, although Vegeta is a little angry that he couldn't fight him on his own. Now, Jiren is the only one left.
Bro!
Wait a minute.
Why is he gone?
The red hair.
What is this?
The red hair. What's with the red hair?
Sorry, what? What? Why was he gone?
What happened?
You see, in the 5 seconds you were looking away, they did the god ritual.
They did it,
finally.
okay? Shut up. With what Saiyans? They did it.
Red
Where's 18?
Cold red.
There's 18.
She's gone. This is deviant art shit.
Yes.
The group all powers up, preparing to face him. Vegeta goes back into Blue Evolution, Goku goes into Blue Kaioken, and Bardock's powers even further beyond his Super Saiyan 2. If you remember from the last part, they both had training with Beerus, but weren't able to access Super Saiyan God yet. However, this fusion gives a great boost in power and combines their God Ki to break their limits. Bardock powers up and is able to actually ascend to Super Saiyan God this time. Surprised to have accomplished this.
Of course. So God is just accessible now?
It must just be whatever.
Fucking ritual. You just strong.
You just strong.
Oh, yo, let's not actually use the ritual. Let's let him just train with Beerus and be like, we're too weak for the transformation.
And then they just get it. There's only 4 minutes left. He's just gonna say they won.
Because he has Super Saiyan God, he doesn't mean level of someone like Super Saiyan God Goku or Vegeta.
Let's just make the
Maybe
hype
Bardock
more
is
hype.
close, but Bardock and Raditz individually are still really weak in comparison, even as Super Saiyan Gods, which they can't even do on their own yet and probably can only do as a fusion, kind of like Gotenks with Super Saiyan 3. Will this be enough? Let's see. The group faces Jiren and is able to deal some damage, but it's not enough damage. They obviously lack power, but strategy may help here.
Yeah.
Their objective now is destroying the ring around Jiren, hoping that this will work. This is a last resort, and it's a desperate move, but it may help. Jiren is able to pick up on this though, and he prevents them from doing it. He washes the floor with the group, completely draining their power and causing them to be badly beaten. Jiren attempts to knock everyone out, with his blast being stopped by Android 17, who...
Because they're gonna defuse. Bardock is gonna defuse.
Yeah, probably in a crucial
Apparently
moment.
He can't because, remember, it lasts for an hour, so...
No, it lasts until your power runs out.
But
This is the first time we've seen him use an anime picture.
True that.
Well, there are two things that can dispel it. Either magic, rings breaking, or the hour time limit.
But why doesn't Raditz go full power Super Saiyan 2, run at Jiren, and then have Jiren punch him, and as he's punching him, depower all the way down, kill himself, Jiren killed Raditz, he's eliminated.
Bardock.
No, just Raditz.
Just
Because they're
Raditz.
going to defuse.
Why not just have
Bardock,
Gohan
or
grab
whatever,
onto
whoever.
Jiren,
Just run
instant
into his
transmission
fist and
themselves out
die.
of the ring?
Not do any of this.
Why can't Gohan can just grab Jiren and instant transmission themselves into the stands and out of the ring?
Sure.
No, but that's cheating.
That's not true strength.
That's cheating.
The only thing that's not allowed is killing and blood.
No, you're uncreative way.
detonate themselves to protect everyone. With everyone badly injured, they still try and stand against Jiren. Vegeta tries to use the last of his stamina to face Jiren, but he gets knocked
Why
out.
is Raditz getting hit by Gohan?
Guess they defused now. Guess they just defused.
It looks like he's kicked in the dick.
Take this, uncle.
Gohan
I ain't forget.
No, the shockwave accidentally had Gohan kick Raditz in the dick.
Gohan tried to defend somehow.
Revenge, you know, this-
With all the energy used up on everyone, Bardock even defuses, leaving the group even weaker than before. Goku is even worse off and tries to help, but to no avail. Vegeta granted him some energy when he was knocked out, and that's the only reason he's still able to fight. Jiren first knocks out Raditz, followed by Bardock and Gohan. Goku is the only one left. Now, close to defeat,
Oh, so it's not
Goku's back
Gohan.
into a
Okay,
corner
okay,
again,
okay.
and it lets him access
Gohan,
Ultra
Gohan,
Instinct
Gohan.
once more.
Yada,
This
yada,
time,
yada, super
it's
ending.
different. Not only does he have the defensive abilities of Ultra Instinct, but he's able to attack Jiren and do some damage this time. Suddenly, Goku's hair and aura change, being surrounded by purple and blue flames, and his hair turning into a complete white. Goku has tapped into the true Ultra Instinct, rather than the Omen form that he had before. The fight between the two is a huge spectacle, and it's pretty much like it was in the original story. But this time around, it ends kind of
Many times he said
We
pretty
see a
much like
scenario
it
that
was in
Goku
the
doesn't
show.
really hesitate anymore, ever since his Kakarot personality kind of melded with his regular one.
Pretty
Not that he's
much
completely
familiar.
merciless, but he's just a little bit less merciful than before. And this time is really no different. Once he has Jiren on the
Wait,
ground,
there's the
he doesn't
Majin.
hesitate. He instantly powers up a blast and launches Jiren out of the ring, assuming that Ultra Instinct will probably wear off again. And he was kind of right to assume this because it does, and it completely drains all of his stamina and injures him. Jiren is knocked out, with Goku and Universe 7 being declared the winners of the
Oh,
tournament of
Goku
power,
just beat
all
him.
while Goku's spasming on the ground due to his loss of Ultra Instinct. He's in a lot of
Spazzing,
pain,
okay.
but the victory kind of helps.
Spazzing?
Then Android 17 crawls out of the rocks. This wasn't the big reveal that he was waiting for.
I was
but
here all the
everyone was
time,
like, hey,
guys.
Android 17's alive.
Don't
Cool.
worry about
Even better,
me.
Goku is declared as the MVP.
For
and
starters,
he makes the
whatever the hell he just said, Ultra Instinct doesn't give him a big power boost.
No, but that's not. We need it.
It does in this universe.
That should not have
Also
happened.
supposed to let you dodge hits, and then but in the super manga it doesn't matter.
No, it's just a transformation, and you're stronger now.
wish to restore all the universes. He doesn't want to see all these strong fighters go just like that. He wants to be able to face them in the future, as well as explore the other universes and see what they have to hold for him in terms of a fight. And it's the right choice. Zeno reveals the whole thing about the test, and Goku's
Love
kind of
this
glad
Dragon
wish
Ball
for that.
Super retelling.
His wish is so much more selfish than 17's. Because he wants them brought back so he can get a good fight, whereas 17 was like, bring them all back. I'll my vote. Bring them back.
Still doesn't make sense because Goku has been super cautious this entire time. Why is he suddenly like, I want a good fight?
It's Saiyan.
Saiyan pride.
Oh yeah, and isn't the Grand Priest gonna be all, oh, selfish wish, time to nuke all the places?
Yep, you failed. Boom.
That doesn't make any sense either because like the same pride doesn't make any sense because each time a new threat arrives, he instantly shuts it down.
Yeah, but he gets the fight.
As well.
There was
Otherwise,
no
everyone will
fight.
have
It's
race
instantly
permanently.
shut down.
But as for now, that'll be the end of the
Go
scenario.
black, instant
We can't really go into
vaporized.
a Broly movie right now because, well, without Frieza around, that's not really even going to happen. And we could go into the Moro arc, but I'm not going to cover that until it's actually finished. I want to see how that plays out before covering it. Until then,
You
we
get out of the way.
Before stealing it, you mean?
Continuation.
Dude,
How many views does this have?
Too many.
too many. Anything above 10.
How many
Too many.
likes?
Bro, he got a 500K views for a retelling of Super?
Almost 600.
It was straight up.
It didn't matter.
Hey,
It
for
would go
the
down.
for
Is
the
that a
two
blue
people-
cell over there to the right? What if the
Yes.
androids were reprogrammed? It's a blue cell.
Yes, it is.
Cuck.
Oh, for the two people that were wondering, they stopped mentioning Goten around halfway in.
The big blue cock. BBC.
No, Corey, we're done. That was horrible.
Gine
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Over?
It's
I thought
I want to watch more.
Just like he's Hiro Toriyama, just the sexism is out the gate.
It's outrageous. We didn't even get a conversation between Chi-Chi and Gine or something. Just like, thank you for taking care of my Goku. I know he's a dummy, but he's got a good heart. Well, he don't no more, but
Yo, you're a Toriyama woman. I'm a Toriyama.
Yeah, we gotta focus on the training.
Also,
One more.
I thought this up in the middle of the video, but also in the comments, someone mentioned that the way that Salad Saiyan reworked the Majin thingy, what do we call it? The Majin transformation. Wouldn't that make the Devilman's Devilmite beam work on Goku?
absolutely. Absolutely it should have. Shut up.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Dragon Ball.
Sounds like
Dragon Ball Z.
This was
capital
I
Z
still
here.
want to watch his self-insert one.
Maybe one day, but it ain't gonna be for a long time because this was horrible.
Yeah, this is.
No. You don't understand.
Nah, I
you
still
guys.
got energy
These
for
guys.
Who's got energy for this?
It doesn't matter. Like I said, these guys are gonna send death threats to you. Like they're not gonna quit.
The thing about the self-insert one, at least,
be Last
that
of
will
Us
be
2
a
all
hard
over
retelling.
again.
Yes, it will be a no, because remember he was just on Namek.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
was
was.
just during the Android saga.
But there's a whole new dude there.
It's like there were two new dudes here.
There's a whole new dude with a whole new attitude, but you still gotta catch
He
him
was
off.
just an android.
I'm sure it'll be different. Enough.
There will be no Silent September.
We saw Gohan. He got a big boost in that.
Yes.
So that's at least different. No. We shan't be doing
As soon as we leave this chat, we'll be doing some memes. Are we doing any questions or anything?
No.
All right, we're doing the
They
memes.
got what they wanted.
And his what if Frieza raised
I got
Goku?
one. I got one.
What?
This is strictly about DA. You don't remember my freaking snake, even though I strictly asked you like
Hey,
twice.
that's private stuff that happened there.
I just have one comment.
Motherfucker,
I can't
you
subscribe.
really were in denial right there. Oh my god.
No, because a
Okay, so
snake
fine.
is
Can you
also a
answer my other
euphemism
question
for a
then?
penis.
Can you at least answer my other
That's
question
the
where it's
joke.
just like, Sora and Smash, right? Does he play like in the games? And if
Nothing
so, like,
at
does he
all
like
like
lean
it.
towards? Lean towards like the first game or the second game? I've heard stuff about that.
Nothing at all like it.
I only have one comment, which is to say that I can't describe a worse afternoon than listening to Salad saying while grinding out gummy missions in KH3. But I guess this is where I am.
It's a late afternoon, so it doesn't count. It's an early evening.
We've been doing this for like 3 hours, though.
It was supposed to be 2 videos.
Gonna suggest the freezer raising Kakarot, but that is 3.5 hours.
No, we're not.
I just realized Gavin also has a Black Adam avatar.
I can still watch.
Watch on your own time.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I can't handle this.
Can't wait for the Goku. What if Goku was HIV positive part 18?
Yeah, so we're out of here. We're gonna look at the memes and then we're gonna leave the stream as well. There's not even a shove off for y'all. Y'all don't deserve it. Y'all deserve nothing. I'll turn TTS back on, but that's about it. Stop coming to these.
There's no point in saying that because it ain't happening again. Salad Saiyan is now hard banned.
And thus, Salad Saiyan was hard banned.
T23 isn't.
Hard banned as well.
Already out. Already gone.
What ifs as a genre out.
We had some actually good memes here, y'all. Not this one though.
I like that one.
No,
I like the work put in for the alliterations.
Understandable. I would do a Dark Side December.
I appreciate the work that went into this. I'm more worried about the Orchard October.
Lily Orchard October. Salad September is disgusting. Moscow May replace Mother's Basement May. But that's just more Salad Saiyan!
It's more what if garbage.
So yeah, no.
Finally.
Salad, you've got to watch
with Masako there.
Oops, all Saiyans. The Kai rehab. And then Gohan got stronger, but everything else was the same. Me looking for an actual
Dude, that's
stronger.
what it is.
He
sucks.
He sucks. Get in, loser. We're going Super Saiyan. You get cold cooking. And it's salad. No, not look at this masterpiece. Get the f out of here. Ready to eat. Salad Saiyan.
It's just no more of this dude. Do not let him cook.
That's him cooking. Looking at him, you'd never guess he's seen DBZ. Next, it's your turn. Oh, just him sucking off. Oh, the race card, that was earlier.
And that's it.
I think subscribe to Salad Saiyan. That's just funny to me. The Salad Saiyan are marked for both of us.
Neither.
And yeah, I think we're about there. Now, kiss.
Man, who comes back for that crap?
It's consistently, and that's just him sucking off Gohan. Alright, yep, that's all the memes. Oh boy, those are some good memes. Yeah, this was filth. It will be a long time before we do anything close to this again. This is absolutely one of my favorites. Salad saying, so I have no problem with what if stories.
No,
if you're going to construct an actual story around it, not just, and then mostly the same stuff happen. Now you can do that, shorthand some stuff. I don't need to recant what happened here. It's going to be mostly the same, so I can get to the things that are actually different. But he offered so little that was actually different.
And then he did it.
Oh. Alright, yeah, we're f***ing out of here. Regular... Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn TTS back on.
What, for the 2 seconds?
Regular Revisited sometime this week. Actually, a regular Revisited episode, stream coming up. Yada, yada, yada. Next week, I think we're doing our best and worst for the podcast. If not, we'll do it the week after, because next week we might need to do just a catch up, because we've been going a month and a half, and I don't see how we're gonna do a catch up and the best and the worst.
That's my request to you.
I don't think we can do a best and the worst and a catch up, so we might need to separate those. So sometime this month, either next week or the week after, we'll do the best and the worst of everything we've seen, played, heard. For TTS cannot be capitalized. It has to be lowercase. Exclamation point TTS lowercase and then do it. Just Stop January does not start anytime soon. I don't even think we can pull 2 videos out of Just Stop at this point.
He's got the fairy tale, the other fairy tale.
The fairy tale is not like One Piece.
And he's got the Eden Zero. But then we would have to read Eden Zero.
And
so no.
So I truly don't think we have enough for it. Even if we wanted to do a month of him, I don't think that's possible. There are some possibilities there with months. Let me go down. I don't want to scroll all the way down in case there's some bullshit going on. High Top Film is hard banned, so that's not possible. It would be possible.
Nope,
if
hard banned.
No. Listen. It would be possible if he weren't hard banned.
Nope.
Because he creates enough of things we could talk about.
Nope.
But that's never gonna happen. Mark Month is pseudo Mark Month y'all are getting. Quasi Mark Month. I am shocked we have never done a Hunter x Hunter for this guy. Masako, no, because it's just gonna be salad, and that's a no. No. Not because we can't, because we have no desire to. No. Yes, I would do Dark Side December.
It'd get frustrating.
It'd get frustrating. Phil sucks. Y'all don't. So, we said, alright, we're doing Salad Saiyan today. Oh, it should have been this. Oh, it should have been that.
There's no satisfying people.
You guys are insatiable. You get pseudo Mark Month, which we've already said we do not want to do any type of Mark Month, just so y'all can see that y'all don't want a Mark Month, and you're going, no, full Mark Month.
And then if we do the full Mark Month, it's like, okay, when's the next one?
When's the next thing we want?
Nope, when's the next Mark Month?
Annual Mark Month is what y'all would do. No! So, we're out of here. There's no shove off, like I said. Legitimately stop coming to these.
Yeesh.